Yeah.
Yeah, it's just been
I had to let
really
him
rough.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry,
For
Harry.
making me thirsty,
Oh my god, I cannot believe you had to go through that.
Again with the thing.
Yeah, that's Jerry for you. Oh, we're live.
Yeah, what's up? You know what's
Jerry-
really
Jerry
fun?
sounds
When
like a
we
pain
all
in the
decide to
ass.
do our cold openings all at one time.
Yeah.
This is probably the coldest open of all time.
Yeah.
And I think I said that last week, but we just continue to drop the bar on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
It's
Welcome.
week 5.
All right. We're about to go into a recap. Never done one of these before. Is it time? Should I do it?
Do it.
It's never
Listen
not
to your
the
heart.
time. Yeah.
All right. Pineroth and the adventuring party head to Farbo Farm, where they discovered an old man slumped against the barn doors. The barn doors were being battered from within and eventually flung out with a splintery explosion. Massive, red-furred, two-headed goat, and it just erupted. It just erupted right out, and battle ensued. Orville fell unconscious, only to hear a quiet utterance of, "Watch." The spell from an unseen individual raised Orville back to health. The party slayed the goat demon and found the old man was truly dead, beyond healing. A distraught Pineroth starts heading towards Goodroot Farm to find the friends and neighbors of the Farbos. While inspecting the goat's corpse, the party discovered that the creature was infected with 2 tiny mushrooms. Its massive size was pretty curious since it appeared to be newly born from the family goat. Carme spots a familiar face in the bushes. It's Gerland, a good friend of her Auntie Zell. She follows the small gnome into the woods to a clearing, and even through a feeble mind, Gerland is able to help Carme recite the Oath of the Watchers, and, Carme falls asleep. She's pretty tired, and she awakes to find Gerland is gone. As she looks around for Gerland, she notices her pistol, and it now has several prongs sticking out from the barrel. The party, Coriander, and Pineroth gather in the clearing, and the party levels up to level 3.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Magics and Mullets. Level 3 is a pretty huge capstone for a lot of different classes, so we're going to go ahead and start by rolling dice and seeing what our new health is going to be. Of course, 1s on your health die will be re-rolled. 2s, you got to keep those going.
Who's that?
I'm
right.
rolling.
Who's rolling?
All right.
I'm rolling.
Hold on.
I'm rolling.
What dice do I roll? Someone tell me.
should say on your sheet.
Whatever your hit
Okay.
die is.
I think Artificers are D8s. It should be on near your health thing. I can just double check.
That's a 1.
Think
I'm gonna
that's
take
correct.
that reroll, baby.
And the 8 is the one that's the 2 pyramids with their butts touching.
That is
Yes, when their butts are
absolutely
kissing.
correct.
Money maker.
Yeah, you are D8s.
And I roll this once. And then
Yes,
add
and
that
then you
to-
add your Constitution modifier to it.
Constitution.
And we only we only re-roll if it's 1 or 2?
Nope, just 1s.
And then I add
Okay.
this to what my current hit point maximum is, right?
And that is your new maximum, correct?
Woo!
Are we telling you what we rolled?
Yeah, let's just go through it. I'm just gonna go around the boxes. Furnace, since you just did yours, what'd you roll? What's your total now?
I rolled a 6, and then I added a 3, and
Nice.
that 9 plus 19 is 28.
Pretty beefy. Being a Warforged, you do have a nice con score. Nebbiolo, squishy person number 1.
Just roll a little 3.
A little
Fun.
3.
Plus what? What's your Constitution?
It's 0, isn't it? Oh, it's 1.
Okay. What is your total now, Nebbiolo?
It's 18.
Okay.
Cute, right?
Orville Tompkin.
Could be worse.
Orville rolled a 5 plus 2 Constitution modifier for 7 for a total of 23 HP.
23. Okay, there's a little bit of heft there. Moving right around. Tilly, squishy person number 2.
I rolled a 4 plus 2. I'm up to 22 health points.
There we go. There's a caster with some heft. And
Kill
finally,
me!
Yeah, we just rub that in. Vinnie. Thank you.
Carme.
Yeah, so I rolled a 3, and I'm the paladin, and I'm the one who's supposed to be like running in and saving people.
Yeah,
so that's
what's your
gonna give me
constitution though? It's pretty
1.
okay. So that's
What?
4 more health
Wait,
points.
do I
There
have
you
the
go.
highest constitution? That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
I'm literally only at 19 right now.
No, Tilly, I have 16.
Okay.
I have a plus
All right.
3 on my constitution.
Cool.
We're both pretty sturdy.
We're just
I mean, I'm
sturdy,
sturdier than you because
Because
Very
you're
much
like
so.
3 times the height,
made of
which makes
metal
sense.
and-
Made of
Metal
metal.
and made of metal and wood, yeah.
Because you're metal.
Fantastic. We're going to go back around the line. We'll do it opposite. Carme, you hit level 3. You made your oath.
I did.
You are welcome to say a little bit about it if you would like, or you can keep some things kind of closer to the chest.
So are we, I guess I just like want a little picture of the setting at the moment. Like, are we just still in this clearing?
The 5 of the party plus Coriander and Pineroth are in this clearing. The sun it's not down, but it's getting towards dusk soon. Jerland has disappeared and absconded elsewhere. You have your new pistol at your side. The oath is firmly settled into,
My
I guess,
conscience?
your consciousness, or like the physicality of your being even.
Ooh.
It has taken root within you.
I think if I were to talk about it with anyone, I would just do it in character. As
Cool. Fantastic.
you go.
I know, let's see. Well, let's get into the story pretty quick. Tilly, you get some new spells. Orville, I forget what you get. You just get more spells at level 3, right?
Yeah, I get I can cast 2nd level spells now. And I get a couple fun ones specific to the Forge domain.
Dope. And Nebbiolo, you get some meta magic.
Yeah.
Please tell me, your DM, what you might be using in the future.
So with meta magic, well, I get some second spell slots too, which is great. But I now have meta magic, which I have these things called sorcery points, so I can use those to modify a little bit some spells that I cast based on 2 options of my choosing. One I chose is Quickened spell, so I can choose to spend some sorcery points to make use the spell as a bonus action instead of a regular action.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do a cantrip and a spell on top of that. And then the other one is Seeking spell. So essentially, I can give myself. It's like luck. It's like the luck feat. If I do an attack roll spell, I can roll again if I know that I miss.
Yeah, just dump a sorcery point.
Yeah.
Tell me, mechanically, do you have to wait till you know if it's a hit or a miss, or is it like kind of in the in between where you're like, well, that was a 12, I'm gonna go ahead and roll a sorcery?
It says if you make an attack roll for a spell and miss.
And miss, cool.
No.
So that's after the point. So just interrupt me whenever you use that. Be like, actually.
Well, actually, I'll have you know, Vincent, that I'll be rolling that dice again.
God.
And then
have that
Furnace.
Yeah, no, something's
I
gonna
like the
happen in
new
Nebbiolo.
voice, yeah.
Yeah, it's fun, right?
Furnace, I think we're gonna actually jump into the story with you. You have quite the jump of powers, and you are in the clearing with your friends, with Pineroth and Coriander as well. You have a brilliant strike of inspiration. You feel imbued with new knowledge and something worth making. Can you go ahead and describe what you might be doing?
Am I making something right now?
If you'd like to. I mean, you can
I'll-
tell me to fuck off right now, but like,
No,
You might as well-
I think I mean, unless here's what it is. I am not concerned that we are about to be fighting someone at this moment, but my inspiration did kind of hit me very suddenly. I realized that in my whole life, my whole short 4 years of life, Orville has really been the only friend I've had. And now these other people are in my life, and I really like them, and I would like to keep them around. And I want to destroy anything that threatens them because they are my friends. So
Wow.
Good.
That is
When,
some
Such
shit right there.
wholesome
That's
anger.
awesome.
this is Furnace's internal monologue, I guess, in which their quirks of speech patterns are not apparent.
No, I love
They
it.
don't
I
realize
love
that
it.
they sound
I
like
like
that in the real world. Like
Yeah.
they're so eloquent in their brain.
So, in considering all of my the paths I could take as a being, I choose the path. I choose violence, I guess, is the
Nice.
path
Hell yeah.
of an artillerist. I also really enjoyed the times I got to pick something up and chuck it really far. You know.
Fantastic. So, the now 7 of you are in this clearing. You have new abilities, and you've gone through yet another battle, scathed but not dead. The sun is slowly setting. The day is going by. But the day is yours. You look off to the side, and Pineroth is silent, solemn, but Coriander is there kind of on his knee, like giving him a pat with his very small little claws. The rest of the day is yours should you want to do anything. You're now level 3. The option is yours.
Well, we're headed to the neighbor's house. Is that correct? Is that
Yeah,
that's
it's
where
like
we were
the
going?
next farm over is where Pineroth wants to go.
Okay.
Is that where we're
Um,
still going? I thought I don't
That's-
really remember.
We got well, you should have paid attention during the recap there, Harry.
No. I know that. I did listen to the recap. I was here.
We got
I'm just saying,
sidetracked.
I don't remember what if
We were-
meeting that uncle was like, we're going somewhere else now.
No, we just got sidetracked because Carme went missing and we didn't know where she went. But
Well, Pineroth just found his father figure of sorts dead. And he was like, I think everyone else in my family is at the next farm over. Where
Yeah,
you want to
that I
go
know.
and what you want to do is still up to you. It seems like you're not too far, but the sun is going down. You're welcome to set up camp and start again fresh tomorrow, or you can push through the night.
Nebbiolo's not a huge fan of kids, or being around kids, or the things that they say, or the fact that their hands always smell like peanut butter. So he's like, I think maybe, sounds like he knows his folks. I think it's best if we, drop him off, shall we, and then we can assess our situation.
We can drop off the boy. Let's go, everyone. We can talk on the way about
Yeah.
Sounds
where
chill.
Carme was and what she was doing, abandoning us.
You if you say that, like Carmine's probably close enough to hear you, but she is incredibly distracted, just staring down at this pistol that she once knew very well. I guess not very well, but she had spent the last few days studying it pretty profusely, and now it's different. Now there's like some prongs that are like coming off of it, and she's just like touching them and trying to figure out like the fuck they're gonna do.
Nebbiolo turns to Carmen and is like, so is that one of those knife guns then?
Yeah, I guess so.
It wasn't always like that, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Did you like find a piece of farm equipment and just kind of hot glued it on there, did you?
To be honest, I'm still kind of processing what just happened. Do you mind if I just take a second?
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It helps if you talk about it.
Yeah, I know that. I just need a second to my feelings metabolism,
Feelings metabolism. I
What?
love that. Hold on, I'm writing that one down.
That's
for me
Vinnie.
personally.
That's Vinnie.
Yes.
That is
Is that a
actually
Vinnie
Vinnie.
original? That's a good one.
Yes, that is a Vinnie original. It's my favorite thing ever.
That's so
like
good. Oh, that's beautiful.
Is that the title of this episode? Is this feelings metabolism?
Feelings metabolism.
We'll find
Well,
out.
we'll see
how
what
many
happens,
feelings there
yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if we say anything else funny.
I know. It's like a perfect term.
where's Pet Nap? How far away from this farm?
Pet nap.
Pet nap.
Nebula's like in the clearing with you.
No, not
Are you talking about
Nebbiolo.
Pinroth?
I'm talking about
Pineroth?
Yeah.
You fucking dumbass.
Everybody, okay. No more characters can have the same first letters as any other characters. Vinny, right into the
Okay.
story.
We're not going to cap out at 26 characters.
Yes, we are.
You've already met like 8. Come on.
No. All right.
Who the fuck's
Pinroth.
Doru?
Pinroth.
Pineroth is
Doru.
sitting on a fallen log with coriander. He's not like sobbing, but you know he's taking in the day. Looks like he just recently found his father figure slain from an evil goat, and everyone in his family is gone. He looks pretty distraught. His head is nearly in between his knees, and coriander is kind of like rasping his almost clay-like hand on his back.
That's depressing.
Uh,
I don't know what to do with that.
Nebbiolo goes over and he wants to just kind of be like, come on, the day's young. You know, we got some ground to cover. You get nowhere, you know, just sitting on your rump, and let's move. Hey, let's move together towards healing, shall we?
Oh my god, please make a persuasion check.
Okay, great. Yeah, hell yeah.
Make it with
Okay.
disadvantage, because you're talking about healing after he just found out about this gruesome death.
Hey, fuck your feelings metabolism.
That's
That's
a,
just one old man though that he knows about, right?
Well, but the rest of his family is missing and maybe dead.
Oh, I thought we were going to their farm.
all right. Well,
Ooh.
fuck. One of them was a 23. The other was a 15.
And both
A
rolls,
15
the dice stayed on the table. So
They did.
Ooh.
I'm being more
Yes.
careful these
Good
days.
job,
Yeah.
bud.
I mean, a 15 is not bad. He looks up. You can see that his eyes are wet, but he's not actively sobbing. Once again, he says, "Yeah, I'd like to see if they made it."
But there's only one way to find out, and for right now, it's just to keep moving.
Coriander kind of like climbs up onto this kid's shoulder and just kind of like plops there, like just kind of holding onto his horn and just staying close. He gets up. Great, well, about another hour's walk.
Oh wait, it's like an hour's walk. It's really that far away.
An hour.
Hmm.
Thought they were your neighbors.
That's like
Yeah.
probably one of the shortest walks we're gonna have
They
all
were
campaign.
neighbors.
I was gonna say this
Yeah.
is hour's walk to the
I'm
neighbor's
sorry.
house. That's like some Buckfield, Maine shit.
Yeah, I was about to say that's some farm life, baby.
Well, how big are
it's
these
only
two
like
farms?
3 miles.
Can we
I
fast
feel like
travel?
we're
No.
doing.
We've been there before.
Yeah, did I
How
find
many
Is it,
out
un-
about
is it
that
unlocked
yet?
in our
Yeah, we
map?
unlocked
I'm
it,
sorry,
the
did you
fast
say how
travel
many
map.
clicks it is?
Yeah,
Because
how many-
Yeah, how many clicks away is
Because I
it?
fucking quit this game.
Oh my god.
2 or 3 clicks. Tilly says to Pine Wheel or Pine. The fuck is his name?
Oh my god.
I'm
No,
gonna
we're not
write it
telling
down.
you. Nobody tell
Pinrock.
Harry.
All right, I'm writing it down. His name's Pinrock.
Somebody buy Harry a fucking
Right,
pen.
right.
Hey Harry, watch our show.
Now, Tilly says, "I have a really good feeling about this. I think that everything's gonna be all right. Let's go to that farm." And then I turn to Nebbiolo and make a face like, "Yeah."
So we start walking?
Yeah, Pineroth and Coriander are starting to head that direction. Unless y'all want to stop them, that is the movement that we're taking.
All right.
Let's go.
Again, it's going to be roughly an hour. The sun may or may not be set by the time an hour is over, but it's going to be pretty close.
What? Didn't we just wake up?
No, you have not had your long rest yet.
Yeah, we woke up and then we
Okay.
fought a 2-headed goat.
Gotcha.
There was some travel in between, so you are at like past midday.
I was
But-
like, days are short here.
Yeah, like I said, some Buckfield, Maine shit.
Yeah.
Continuing on. Is there anything you'd like to do? It's going to be a little bit of a walk. Do we have a set order, or do we just want to go ahead and continue on through?
We're gonna hoof it. We're gonna try to travel at like a click a minute. So
Damn, that's so fast.
That's hey folks in the chat. That's a kilometer a minute.
Yeah, well, Tilly
Going
was optimistic,
real-
you know?
Wait, is Click a kilometer?
I don't know.
That's
We
what
looked it up.
someone
We
said.
looked it up, and I hated the conversation.
Yeah.
So
I'll
Jimmy was in the chat last time,
I'll
so.
post the conversion rate.
Yeah, Jimmy said
please
it.
don't.
Oh my god.
I take everything Jimmy says as fact.
Bible?
Yeah,
as
Bible.
As the
Thank you.
party continues heading south and ever so slightly downhill, the trees get thick and there's much less sun. The sun's not down per se, but the trees are getting thicker and it's much darker in the proximity. Does anyone have a torch they'd like to have, or would you like to just kind of go with a little bit of a dim light?
Torch.
I think Carme is too distracted to like make any decisions as far as that goes.
Tilly's got a torch. I'll fucking light that shit up.
Tilly Torch.
Tilly Torch, baby.
Tilly Torch.
Go Tilly Torch.
Are there any conversations you'd like to have, or any objectives you'd like to try to complete in this hour-long walk?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
like my torch? That's the conversation I want to start.
Nobody says anything.
All
Nobody
right,
says a
then
thing.
Tilly will put this torch away.
Tilly? Tilly,
Is.
what happened to your parents?
Oy, this again. Well, they got killed, and then they became unkilled, and then everybody freaked out about it, and then my uncles came and took me. And it was a whole thing, like a whole thing for me. And I'd like to change the subject most of the times you bring it up.
Do you have children?
No, man. Tilly can't get tied down. No tying down Tilly.
Why would a child bind you with rope?
Oh yeah. I don't really get what are those soliloquies or what's that called? Whatever. No, I just mean I got stuff to do. I got Tilly shit to do. You know, I'm traveling and I'm trying to set up shop and I don't really have time for a couple of kiddos, you know? Nothing against them. I just
Well, what will we do if Penroth has no parents? Who will become Penroth's parents?
Well, not Tilly. Fucking Tilly can barely keep the teeth in Tilly's mouth. I ain't taking care of this kid. Jesus.
I like
I
the
mean, I guess
character
you could
decision
tag
of like
along.
Tilly only speaking in third person.
Yeah,
This
it's Tilly.
is new
Tilly, baby.
development.
That's
Well,
Tilly,
you
baby.
seem better suited than Nebbiolo, and Carme is just almost still a child. Orville already has me, so looks
Well-
like it's gonna be you, Tilly.
God, that's depressing that I am the most capable of being a parent in our party.
Hey, can
Uh,
I roll a perception to see if Nebbiolo fucking heard that at all? Like dig?
I think that was just out in the open. I think you heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
The only thing that
Orville
Furnace
chuckles
tried
at
to
Furnace
conceal
is
was that
The
Carme
child
being
part.
the child. Yeah. Everything
think-
else was just for
Yeah.
the group.
All right,
Orville
Nebbiolo just gives
chuckles
a
at
dirty look
Furnace's
to.
just- I'll say Orville
Go ahead,
is
Kyle.
laughing at Furnace's just usual very I don't know, special tactfulness as usual.
Nebbiolo looks back, gives a dirty look to Furnace, and then tries to walk, looking as much like a capable adult can walk.
Nice. I love that walk.
Charisma
Yeah.
check.
Walk that
Charisma
says,
check.
I'm
Like-
going to the bank.
It's very
Pick up my
Vince Neil.
cactus.
Yeah, it's very Vince Neil in that one Motley Crue video where he's like,
Oh my god.
The bank approved my loan kind of walk. Yeah.
And Furnace, seeing this, turns to Tilly and Orville and says, "What is wrong with Nebbiolo?"
Like a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got to poop. I think. Look at him walk like that.
I don't need to poop. Let's just keep walking, shall we?
Are you
It goes
angry,
on like
Nebbiolo?
No, I think you see that's the thing is Nebbiolo feels that anger is quite a useless emotion. You know what I mean?
No.
Nebbiolo just, he. I don't like. Wait, no, I don't like when I'm
Why
saying
are
it
you
with
doing the
third
third
person.
person
Yeah,
too?
I hate
Tilly
it.
talk
I
is
hate it.
contagious, baby.
Yeah,
Tilly
yeah,
talk.
no.
Tilly talk.
Tilly talk, baby.
I just feel that it's you keep underestimating somebody they're bound to surprise you eventually.
Okay.
Ice cold.
Yep, just
All right.
iced
Ice
big
cold.
time.
Information received.
What did Kyle say when he was talking to that bot? Hold on.
Oh, just got aired.
You got completely aired by those 2 words or
Yeah,
2
love
letters.
that shit.
Yeah. Nebbiolo says that he's not angry, but he's like actually very annoyed.
Just needs a cigarette.
Yeah.
Orville says, well, if Nebbiolo keeps walking like that, we're going to be there in no time.
Yeah, let's keep pissing Nebbiolo off. We're going 2 more clicks a second over here.
I'm like a steam engine, but instead of coal, it's just fury and insults. Thanks.
Orville, you notice Coriander coming towards you with his small wings flapping through the darkness. He lands heavily on your shoulder. Being a strong, sturdy lad that you are, he's heavier than you would imagine. He kind of leans in and he says, Orville, listen. I'm not sure what we're going to find, but if the next farm's anything like the last one, I'm not sure what to do with this kid. He's pretty messed up inside. He seemed kind of like the stable adult of the group here. Maybe you could give him a pep talk or just, I don't know, do some... You're like a magic guy or something.
No, I'm not much of a magic guy.
All right, well, I'm going to go then.
But I mean, I guess I am the elder statesman of the group. So I mean, I'll do my best. I mean, it's pretty clear he needs some help, and I don't know if I'm the one to give it, but I can try.
I mean, I feel like he could use a little guidance of some sort. Don't tell him I said anything, because I want him to trust me until, I heard we're dropping him off for something. Get rid of the baggage, but, he's a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I would prefer him to be in a safe place. So hopefully, the rest of his family is here, like he thinks they may be.
I mean, here's hoping. We've only met mushroom things.
I'm
And I hated it.
Yeah, I'm already sick of the mushroom things. I used to like eating them, and now I don't much care for it.
I don't really eat, but you can eat them mean now.
Well, I think they lost their luster.
I don't know that word.
That is a fun character choice for Coriander.
Luster's like shiny metal, like it,
Like me.
Yeah, Furnace has luster. They're shiny.
Thank
I mean, kind of rusty. I mean, you look great.
Thank you.
He does an awkward bow with his tiny body, and his wings flutter for a second. Then he kind of takes off, and you hear the trees rattle. It looks like he's climbing through the trees. Orville, do you do anything with this information, or do you just let it kind of fly through?
I'll probably wait until we get to the farm before I do anything, just to be reactive in a way.
Yeah, so you give him some room, and it's maybe another half hour of walk. Eventually, the trees become more shrubbery, and then you're more in a plains type area. You see the farm long before you actually reach it. There is a long rectangular building that looks warm from within. You see a similar setup as the sun's going down. It's definitely not dark out yet, but there's at least a fire indoors to where the windows are illuminated enough to be able to see from quite a distance. You see a more circular farm area that is fenced in. And it looks like there are some small people of sorts running around. As you start to get to that break, Pineroth looks back, and then without a word, he takes off and he starts sprinting towards the farm.
I think, like, at the moment where Carme could see the house in the distance, she kind of snaps out of her own little bubble that she's been in while she's walking of trying to, like, process everything that just happened and the differences that she feels in her physicality and also, like, the gun and then the person that she loves who appeared and disappeared and, like, wasn't his normal self when he did appear. Like, there's a lot to process, but she snaps out of it and she kind of, like, puts herself in Pyroth's shoes and immediately gets scared that he's about to come into kind of contact with something equally as terrifying as finding the old man against the barn, and starts, like, sprinting after him.
As you start sprinting forward, does anyone join Carme, or does Carme just kind of go off alone? That's an individual choice for everyone else in the party.
It seems to be a going theme.
Oh, wait. Haley,
Yeah.
thank you. Sorry. Thank
Yay.
you.
Don't be sorry.
Aw,
Thank
you're the
you.
best.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Also,
While we're
Wes,
at
Thanks.
they gave him a sub. We didn't notice. So whatever.
yeah. Wes, enjoy your Baja emote
Wes,
when you get
enjoy your
back.
Baja emo when you get back, baby.
And then Kai and Zich Classic, thanks for the follows, y'all. While we're thanking people real quick.
Oh,
Thank
God,
you.
Um,
I
What are
assumed that,
others?
like last time, we follow along behind without sprinting.
Yeah,
As-
I definitely was not sprinting.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is the move for Tilly always. If anybody's running towards a thing now, Tilly's gotten knocked out so many times. Tilly's gonna follow behind, walking.
Yeah.
That is fair enough. Then, Carme, I will have you make a perception check solo.
Okay. Four.
It's getting dark, and without dark, or no, you do have dark vision. You are kind of a half elf.
I'm a half elf, kind of.
Kind
Kind
of.
of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
So you can see, like, not a lot still because you're running. You're focused on Pineroth, who is sprinting like the devil. Pun not intended with his devilish features. But he stumbles for a second, and that kind of catches your thoughts. But he recovers and continues running. You sprint after him. Is there anything anyone wants to do on this beat?
Does she really think that she's going to find her aunt out here?
I think she might be concerned about the boy.
I know she's concerned about the boy. She seems to be, quite the bleeding heart. But, I noticed her jumping through portals and, she's always talking about this Auntie Zell and, I don't know, it just seems a bit misguided to me.
Tilly thought that was like wait, is Auntie Zell a person? A real person? I thought this was like for glory. For Auntie Zell.
I mean, shit, it could have been a battle cry. I don't know.
And
I don't know.
That's
what I thought was going on.
Auntie Zell is real, and she's missing, which is, I think, why Carme found the two of you in the first place.
What?
This is, yeah. No, remember when we fought the little mushroom people, Tilly?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. But that was about Auntie Zell. I thought that was just kind of like
It wasn't like about
something to
Auntie Zell,
do.
but that's
like a
why
bonding exercise.
That's why she was there.
Yeah,
That's
she's
why
watching
she-
that
whole
man.
I
thing.
thought it was like a ropes course for like a new business. Like we're just trying to get to know each other kind of thing.
No, the mushroom people weren't set up by HR.
Yeah, why were all the mushroom people lining up by birthdays without talking? I don't understand.
Can I do some kind of vibes check on this farm?
You're still a little bit of a distance from it as everyone else was running from running in front of you. Since you're still at a distance, go ahead and do it with disadvantage.
What is a vibes check? Am I doing?
I'm sorry. You're doing a perception check.
Yeah.
It's not on my character sheet.
All right. You know what? It's up to you. If it's just like a vibes check, you're trying to see if like are people in danger. It's usually used on individuals, but let's do a insight check. See how insightful you might be with like what the area is going through.
That was a bad call, but I mean, not on your part. That's just.
You're welcome to roll perception instead.
I'm gonna roll perception instead.
But that would be
Nice.
more about like what you see instead of like what the vibe would actually be.
Oh shit. Okay. No, then I want insight. I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
Man, your vibes are off at the Good Root Farm.
I got a 14.
Yeah. Was that with disadvantage?
Yes. No. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no.
I got another 14.
Fuck yeah. Okay. 14's not bad. You get mixed messages. You hear in the distance. You hear like a high pitched scream.
Oh boy.
And you feel something like heavy within your chest for a second. But then you realize like it's a child screaming, like, but it's a joyful kind of playing a game kind of scream.
Okay.
Unless the child is the one doing the killing.
And then it's scary.
Well, guess we'll find out when we get
We got
there.
like an omen thing going on.
Yeah, this
All right.
Eventually.
this child's real stoked about what's
But
going
you
on.
can imagine that the individuals that are running around in this kind of circular fenced-in area are children of sorts.
All right. Children running around and play screaming is not super worrisome.
Could be worse.
In your opinion.
Anything else from the main part of the group before we hit back to Carme? All right, Carme, you are trying your best to keep up. You don't have as good of a pull on it, but as Pineroth starts to run down, you do eventually see that he goes into the farm, and he is essentially engulfed by like a pack of children, probably 5 or 6 of them. They're varying sizes, and they kind of like tackle him in like you just hear screams. It's unintelligible, but like you hear little bits of "Where were you? We were so scared. We're here. Everyone's safe." And you hear one of the tallest children, and you notice this child rather is completely hirsute, completely like covered in dark fur, very long-limbed. You hear her say, "Yes, but Cassandra, there's red plumes here." And Carme, that's about when you catch up. You see Pineroth and these children.
Well, I think Carme was probably like sprinting past the children into a place where she could find adults to make sure everyone was okay and also warn them of what was going on. And if she
Fantastic.
heard,
No, keep going.
I was just gonna say like if she heard someone say like something about a plume, she might have like stopped and been like, "What do you know?"
Well, you're not too far from now. What is your passive perception? I believe it's what, like a 13?
Yeah.
Where you stop, Pineroth is kind of once again enveloped in this pack of children, and you notice they're all different races. There's a couple of like tiny gnomish children. The tall one, you may have heard stories. Actually, give me a history check.
Yes. Oh, Jumanji.
That's a good soundbite.
Oh, it's a 2.
You have no idea what this awkward, tall, hairy child is. You see one that is like kind of like wet looking with blue skin, but they're all children. They're all like relatively young.
Just at me, homie. Damn. What's going on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I too was once a tall, hairy, awkward, hairy child.
I've also been awkward and hairy. I currently am.
Yes,
I was
forever
gonna say,
will
like,
be.
I
same
feel
dog.
like many of us here are still.
But as a point of order, there are no human children here.
What about Pin?
Pineroth is a tiefling.
Harry,
Pine-
it's
Pineroth
in roll
has-
20.
has-
Did you write it down yet?
Has red skin and horns coming out of his head.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a tiefling. Well, sorry.
One thing with your passive,
Are
you
you
do
human?
see that there is a half-elven individual. She is somewhere between child and adult. Still like young, but she is in some kind of altercation and argument with a very tall, sturdy-built human, heavily clad in armor, with a red plume of armor coming off his head. The rest of the party, you start to come down the hill. You see, from a distance, it's pretty easy to see that Pineroth is welcomed home by a lot of children. Carme is further in than you are. I think I'll just go ahead and ask the entire group now. What would you like to do?
Is there a role that I could do to? Because like I know what's going on. That I imagine this human guard figure is giving them a hard time. Is there some sort of role to like see if I could figure out if Nebbiolo could figure out what's going on?
Like, understands what a police state.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Don't separate too far away. Like, unless you are absolutely dumb as rocks, like you can put together simple like facts into making full-formed ideas. Whether they're correct or not is up to you. If you want to roll for it, by all means. But you can do an insight roll.
No, because I'm afraid if I roll badly, then I'll know less than I should now. No, I'll,
It's like
I'll
you don't
hold
want
off
to know
on
the
that.
answer.
Yeah, remember that
If it's-
information
if it's
you
clear.
gleaned, you better forget it.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can stand close enough to overhear without drawing too much attention.
Yeah, well, Carme, you're the closest, but at the front of the farmhouse, a single large, not size large mechanically, but a single very large human soldier dressed in red cloaks, in a large red plume above his head. He has a chain shirt, some helmet. Let's see, and he is kind of talking down at this half-elven girl. She's relatively tall for her age, but she's definitely not like an adult. But she stands defiantly. Her arms are on her hips, and she is not taking shit from this very intimidating guard. Karma, you would hear this better than anyone else. But he is snarling at her with whatever words, but you hear clear enough. You tell your parents that they have been legally ordered to have 8 barrels of dye ready for us by sunrise tomorrow. If the shipment is not ready, the First Lord has demanded that the Red Plumes take possession of the farm due to this breach of contract.
Can I make some sort of perception check to see if this is the only guard around?
With the 13 passive, you see that there's another group of 4 standing to the south of this area. They all look. I mean, with the 13 passive, you would say like they don't look like this. Looks like the captain of the guard and some underlings of sorts, but they look very intimidating. You don't see any faces. They're all kind of like cowled over just with their helmets. You don't really see much of them, but they are kind of grouped together to the south. That's kind of in front of the longhouse. They are intimidating and kind of standing there silently.
Is Tilly near Orville still?
You know what? Not to say that this is going to be a battle, but we can at least throw a map up for everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Well, Tilly just wants to, if I am near Orville, which it looks like I is.
Yeah, we're all over here.
Okay.
I don't have tokens for all the random children, but they are around Pine Roth.
Orville,
Where's Pine Roth?
I hate to
There's
Oh.
Jimmy
make
and
this,
Tammy and
make this a thing, but Pine Roth said that all the people in that town are bigots and shit. So you're a human. So maybe you could go tell them to fuck off and stop being little shitheads.
Yeah, I would say Orville, having been in like an armed force of some sort before, really doesn't fuck with dudes like this being assholes. So I think Orville goes right over there.
Yeah, and
Orville's gonna go be big and tough over there.
I mean, that makes total
yeah.
sense to me. I don't think that
we'll say that you all kind of heard the end of this because he was raising his voice and attempting to be incredibly intimidating. He's starting to leave Cassandra behind as the sun's going down. But Orville, you rush around through the north gate, unless you want the gate in between you. That's up to you.
No, I'm not scared of this man at all.
No, launch over the gate. Run straight through. Do like a sick little like kickflip maneuver.
Yeah. Can I make an athletics check to jump? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna walk around.
no, come on,
Yeah.
do it.
That would be athletics for sure.
Do it.
Yeah, but what if
Wait,
you
to
fuck
make
it up?
Yeah, what if I fuck it up? Yeah, now I lost.
Then it's
now I
No,
lost-
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
That would be acrobatics. So that would be a
Yeah, no.
dex-based skill.
Oh yeah, no, then I'm not doing that.
You can slowly climb over or slowly go underneath it
Just
if you'd
go
like.
around it, Orville.
I'm going around it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wait.
Orville's
Can there can like
Dude.
as
Orville's
far as
athletic,
story
but he's
goes,
not
could there be like
acrobatic.
a moment where like Orville runs up to it and is like deciding on whether he's going to make that and he's like
Oh, yeah, he just kind of
runs
puffs
around
out
it.
smoke like a
Does that
cartoon
thing where you
bull.
like you put your hands on the top rail and like kind of lift your leg up to see if like it's gonna be harder than I think it's gonna be, and then you walk around. To
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to hop a little bit more. I'm not sure about
Yeah, I
this.
don't know about this.
Fantastic. The seeming captain of the guards stops, looks at you, and then kind of takes in the scene, noticing not only Pine Roth being reunited with all these not human children, but also everyone else non-human kind of showing up. Looks actually, Orville, you're relatively tall, correct?
Yeah, Orville's big. Orville's like 6'5" and like big.
Yeah, this
Big
guy's
dad.
this guy's a shithouse, but you look down on him a couple inches.
Hell yeah.
But he looks you like straight in the eyes. He doesn't say a word. What's going on?
Orville says, "Well, you were being awful loud over there, pal. Is there a problem?"
Are you legal representation for the Goodroot Farm?
Well, I'm here now, and I mean, you're smaller than me, so I guess I'm legal representation now. So just picking on a bunch of kids.
Nebbiolo from as far away as possible is like,
He's physical representation.
Quickly, I think Furnace would like to start making something in anticipation of a problem.
Do you hide to do that, or do you just do that in the middle of everything?
bush
I'm
right
gonna-
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go behind it.
I have to
Furnace
say-
is gonna go behind a
Furnace
bush.
just
Oh,
walks into
my
a bush
God.
real quick.
Be right back.
Be right back,
Okay,
guys.
wait, Furnace and Orville remind me so much of Groot and the raccoon in
Rocket.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
God.
Which one
Except
is
for they're both
Furnace?
shit houses.
Yeah, these are both giant people.
Cool. We're gonna pause the conversation real quick because Furnace, you've never done this before, and I would really love some descriptors. Like you, I don't know, slide behind a bush and start tinkering away. What are you doing?
Well, with my many sets of tools that I have available to me, I'm tinkering away behind this bush with magic and tools. And I don't quite know how this happens, but if one could see me, which I suppose Nebbiolo probably could, he would see something that resembles a teapot, a pretty large teapot, on 4 wheels, kind of a materializing with magic and tools.
Yeah, it's about 3 feet tall. This teapot, it has a
teapot?
noticeable crack next to it, like on its side, but it almost seems more like design. Every time you take your little tinkering tools and you hammer or you screw, more of it kind of magically starts to come into being. And with each crank of your wrench and each tiny hammer of your tools, it becomes more and more. And in pretty short time, you see a tiny kind of huffing little engine. It's on four like kind of wooden wheels that are banded with steel, and they just kind of go straight into this teapot. You see little crack marks, but that kind of seems more like choices by Furnace. It has a very Furnace aesthetic.
It also has, you'll see just the tiniest bit of steam coming out of the, what is that thing called? The spout.
Now,
Yeah.
Nebbiolo
That's
seeing Furnace duck behind a bush and pull out a little pot, kind of walks over to the bush to like try and like
Get big
conceal.
in front of it.
Yeah, just kind of like
Nothing to see
Furnace
here.
says to
Yeah.
Nebbiolo,
Holding up a
Orville.
towel.
yeah.
Orville had a teapot like this at the shop. This is a cannon.
Nebbiolo does like a double take behind him. He's like, I thought you
A
used the
cannon?
new.
A cannon?
This is a cannon. Shh.
You have a
You're
Nebbiolo
far
immediately
away.
just kinda, like it's small again.
Just in case we have
We'll go
trouble.
back. We'll go back to Orville. Again, if you're not representation legally for the Goodroot Farm, then you have no business here, and I have no business with you. He turns and looks at Cassandra. You have until sunset tomorrow, or this farm is forfeit.
Okay.
Orville, you have last second. He looks you kind of up and down, spits on the ground.
I also spit on the ground.
He spits on the
Tilly
ground
spits on the
again.
Spit pile. A spit
Nebbiolo
pile
spits on the
yours.
ground.
Yeah, Tilly spits on the ground for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's Tilly's thing.
Yeah, and then Tilly realizes that everybody else is doing it, and then spits one more time, just to be like, "This one's for you guys."
He looks you dead in the eyes and starts walking away. Do you do anything?
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, he's leaving my range.
He's not in battle, but if you want to try to hit him, by all means,
You know,
that's up to you, dog.
I don't want to try to hit him yet. I gotta wait for a better opportunity. God, what do I say? I want to say something snarky. You know what? I'm just gonna let him go. Be like, I'll see him again soon.
As he walks away, Tilly burps into her hand and blows it non-magically, just to say "fuck you."
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't travel. What is that? 30 feet.
Yeah, well, he gets the point.
If you
He
look
does
down-
notice though. He looks at you. Tilly, make a perception check.
What did
Got
Tilly
it.
eat recently?
Tilly's just good at that. Tilly's a necromancer, so
Tilly burps.
This is Tilly burps a lot.
Jeff burp.
It's a Tilly bird.
perception.
Perception, please.
Oh, natural 20, baby!
Let's go.
Go.
With the natural 20, as you like kind of burp and blow in this man's direction, he makes eye contact with you. You notice that around his eyes, it's incredibly dark. His eyes are bloodshot. He looks very tired. He looks exhausted. He also looks incredibly angry.
That's what I rolled a 20 on. So
He looks like he hasn't slept for days.
well, I don't feel bad for him. He sounds like he's a fucking cat.
Do with it as you will, as far as information goes. Unless anyone else wants an interaction, this captain walks through the rest of his crew, and they silently start walking away. He has given them an ultimatum for tomorrow.
Furnace approaches Pinroth I guess, and says, "Can we sleep here tonight?"
He is audibly crying now. Like, he was holding his shit together earlier.
You know what
like-
this feels like? You know what this feels like? It feels like when you're supposed to like pee for a drug test in high school and you don't have to pee and they just hand you a glass of water and they're like, drink this and then pee. And they're like Pine Roth has been
Need you to pee.
gone through so much and we're just like, so do we have a place to stay or what? And Pine
So
Roth
you
is
like
like,
know these
oh my
kids,
god,
or-
I need to process.
So they said the farm's not getting taken away until tomorrow. So like, are we still cool to crash, or like, what's the deal?
Yeah. Like our plans are still the same, so like
Oh my
what-
God.
what's the
It's
deal?
actually the blue skin boy that speaks up at this point and says, "Yeah, you can crash here."
Hey, whoa.
I love this kid already.
Now, who are
This
you,
kid
friend? I
rules.
love you. Aren't you, darling?
Yeah,
Who's this
Nebula's
Luke? Who
already
are you?
fucking hugging this kid.
Yeah, who's this Lucas kid?
All
dude? I
about
love
it.
him.
I'm sorry, is someone hugging this kid?
No.
Nah, but Tilly says Tilly is fucking into this shit. Wants to know who this person is.
You can call me Austin.
I love that, Austin.
Is it
Austin,
Austin?
are you wet?
Well,
What?
I'm a genasi.
You're what?
A genasi, you know.
Oh yeah, no, I know about the Division. So you like sea folk, ain't you?
Well, I mean, not personally. I mean, the ocean's not far, but I've never actually seen it.
That's so sad, Vinny.
Bunch of
Sad
fucking
character choice that he hasn't seen the
orphans. Yeah, never
I
seen.
can't wait to
Couldn't
clip
even
all of
give
the
him
moments.
that.
Oh my God.
It's like
I
a
can't wait to
polar
clip
bear
all the
that's
moments
never
where
seen
Harry is like,
snow.
Vinny,
Vinny,
Vinny.
be nice, Vinny. Be nice to the
Vinny.
Genasi
Come on,
boy.
yeah.
He's seen the ocean. He loves it there. He goes there every summer with his
Oh.
aunt and uncle.
Nebula
Little
wants to ask Austin. Are the folks at the house? Are they in?
You mean
You know, like adults. You know.
Well, we came here with B. She's kind of our mom of sorts. I mean, you can only imagine. We just found that Evans is he got killed by Jovi's. I don't know, spawn of some sort.
You need to slow down, and you need to provide a little bit more context to just about everything you're saying.
Nah, Tilly pieced it together. I got it. Keep going, kid.
Well,
Okay.
Cassandra.
No and, Ben. That's no and.
Cassandra's here then. And then
figure we'll ask B.
and B's inside, but she's with the young ones.
There
Oh,
are
so-
younger ones?
So B's the adult then, is what I'm trying to get at. Who's running this little Muppet circus? Who's running this episode of Muppet Babies?
Love it. I love that they have Muppet babies in this
Muppet
universe.
Muppets.
And Nebula loves it.
He steps up to you. He's like fucking 4'5". Like, but he steps up to you. Muppets, you say? Well, I say maybe perhaps you're not staying here tonight. Good luck in the wilds with whatever the fuck is going on out there.
Have you ever seen it? It's a delightful program, the Muppets. And you know what? They're all very capable.
I don't rightly know what you're talking about, but I don't like it, and I feel like it's offensive to me and my kind.
with the Muppets.
All right,
Listen.
Furnace has something to say.
Oh no.
Children, do you want to play with my cannon that I made while I go talk to your adult?
You see
Nebula
Austin just
looks
like
at
kind of
Orville.
slowly raises an eyebrow and like side steps towards it.
Nebula looks to Orville like, "Is this safe? Is this fine with you?"
I mean, I'm over there still.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
I'm
which,
like-
Orville,
Furnace is heading
you
for the
are
house.
you are left with Cassandra while this is all going on. The two of you have a beat together while everyone else is playing with the children.
Playing with the children.
I turned to Cassandra. I don't know her. Orville doesn't know her name. I know her name. I go,
Yeah, sorry. Orville doesn't know.
Hey, well, sorry to introduce myself under such strange circumstances. The name's Orville.
My name is Cassandra. You could have gotten us all killed. Do you have any idea what I did to make sure that they haven't already taken the farm? She is doing kind of the same thing to you. Her arms are on her hips, and she is like puffing up. She is a half elf, but she looks like just fumed up and like near the point of tears, but just like. And then all these children come here, and I'm just trying to save the farm, and I'm not sure what's going on, but if you try to fight the guards, they will kill you, and they will kill all of us.
Well, Cassandra, hey, I apologize for putting you in that situation. This is a former city guardsman myself. I just can't stand to see, just people like that. We brought Penroth back, and
She looks at you for a second. She says, "Oh, humans?"
I mean, I suppose I'm not from these parts, so I don't know much about this, but I've heard from Penroth that humans treat all of you very poorly around here, and that's
Yeah, no. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry. Was that you brought Pineroth back?
We did. We stumbled upon him in the woods and saved him from a pack of wild dogs. With all these mushrooms, and then we went to Farbow Farm and found a giant goat with all the mushrooms growing out of it, or it was the start.
Orville, please make an insight check.
Ooh.
I would never. Hello.
I say no.
That is
Just
a
real
6.
quick, like,
I'm sorry, what?
That is a 6.
She looks shaken up. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Long story short, Pineroth said that everyone may be here, and I'm glad we got him to some relative safety, but it appears as if the I don't know what those guys were about, those pricks, but appears as it's not as safe as we thought.
No, it's not quite safe here unless you were to split off from the rest of your friends. It's getting dark. And then she gives out like a fucking ear-piercing whistle. I'll do it slightly. And all the kids kind of look up.
Didn't even register on your microphone.
That's okay.
I heard it from up here. Did it register on mine?
I can't wait for Harry to edit that.
Yeah, I don't know what sound you made, so
Yeah, that's gonna be a surprise.
little secret for later.
There it is. Heard that.
There it is.
Oh,
Nice.
Everyone's doing the scam train.
Yeah.
We got a hype train going, baby.
Scam train, hot train.
Oh, it's a hype train, baby.
But all the
How do we-
children
how do we
start to
contribute
run
that?
into the
That's cool.
house. Most of them climb underneath the fence, but you see both the tall, gangly, hirsute young girl and Austin both easily clear the fence. They seem like the eldest of the two children. And they all kind of start filing in. There are doors like kind of throughout this large house. She kind of like gives you a head.
Hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train, hype train.
Sorry, that's a cool stuff.
And she says, "All right, well, it's getting dark.
Oh my god.
We at least have some food for. We've got food for everyone here. I hope you like beets."
I love it.
Wait, is Carme within range when she says, "I hope you like beets"?
Yeah.
Wait, were they literally sharing beats together? I thought you meant like they shared a beat as in they were talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, no. Right now, this is the first time she says anything about the underground root vegetable a beet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this is a beet farm. They have some
Gotcha.
animals, or did, but it is a beet farm.
Baby, a
Okay.
beat farm? Do you mean a music studio?
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the beef farm. This is my bedroom beef farm for the Magic Evans.
As everyone files into the farm, you do see Pineroth goes to a very old woman that is in a
Wait,
rocking
I didn't
chair.
get to do my beat bit.
Oh, do your beat bit. Sorry.
I mean, I'm just saying, if Carme's from a farm and she hears some talk about beets,
Yeah.
she's gonna get
what's up?
excited. She wants to say something. She's gonna say, "Oh, thank God, I've only had anything but like really weird food, and I've been pretending like I've liked it this whole time, but I'd really just want some cabbage and beets. Do you have cabbage?"
No, but we've got beets.
That's fine. Beets are great. What else do you have? Like carrots?
We've got stewed beet greens.
Oh my God. Thank God. Okay. Yes. I'm trying to keep an open mind, but it's hard when the food sucks.
As everyone's like, she leads everyone into the building. You see, like, in a corner, Pineroth is hugging onto a very, very old woman. She looks uncomfortable and she looks incredibly sad. But on her lap, there are 3 like babies. One of them has horns growing out of his head as well, but he has a longer snout. And then 2 of them have kind of a reddish red skin with very sharp, kind of pointy features. They have dark hair that's not very long at this point. But she's kind of like holding all 3 of them and assumingly getting the news of her departed husband. And I think with that high note,
Yeah.
Yo.
we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We'll be back here
Oh
at
my God.
7:22 Central. That would be 8:22 Eastern, when we will find out what's going on in the Good Root Farm.
Pow, 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 pow.
Stop misbehaving. We can get drinks and go pee pee poo poo, but like, holy shit, everybody's so nice right now.
This is
Yeah.
This
Is everyone being really nice?
Please stop misbehaving.
I love that shit. I love all those bits. I love all those boops. They're called shards, I think. Love
Yeah.
that shit.
Oh, what's
Thanks
going
for
on right
Freaking
now?
out here.
Thanks for making
That's
that
so
I've been
fucking
missing
funny.
everything.
No,
Hold on.
Chat's freaking out. We're not going to break quite yet. They're freaking out.
Oh,
That's
fuck,
good.
I missed it.
Freaking out.
We're
We
hype
can
training.
put it
We're
right
hype
with it.
training.
I've got all kinds of stats. Okay, let's get back into sad grandma then.
Yeah.
All right.
Love the sad fucking
We just
grandma.
talked to
Vinny,
chat for a
You make
second.
this farm so fucking depressing.
Yeah, this is.
This is like terrible. You
Hey,
wouldn't
you know
even give
what?
them a different food than beets to be eating.
Hey Harry, they're purple. It's a happy color.
Oh
Come
my
on.
god.
Hold on. No, hold on a second.
You said, do
Hey.
you guys have cabbage? And she said, we have beet greens.
Hold on.
And that was
Google.
only beets.
Is purple a happy color?
It
Yeah, it is.
is.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Wait,
It's
can we
the
do a
100
poll?
bits chat.
Kyle, how do you
fucking
do a poll?
drop color.
There are
in
some
Twitch?
good beat.
Wait, do we want to do a poll?
Colors.
What are we polling?
On whether beet,
purple a happy
whether
color?
purple is a whether purple is a happy color.
Violet
Whether
has a lot of
violet.
different colors to it. I mean, there's a whole range.
I've never like done a poll before. How do you do that?
I don't know.
We will
either.
show you how we figured it out after this break.
Yeah, well, I'll make the poll 5 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah.
A spiky boy. Okay, I'm just looking at chat. Fuck yeah.
Oh, new poll.
Oh yeah.
Vote
No
if you
poll.
want. It'll be fun. We're gonna decide if the beats are happy or sad.
Are the beets happy or
Much,
sad?
much like a struggling SoundCloud producer, we're gonna find out if the beats are happy or sad.
Usually sad.
Noise.
All right, find out the answer when we come back to Magics and Mullets. Have your pee break, have your poop break, have your snack break, have your drink break.
Do
We'll
whatever
see
you
y'all
want.
soon.
I'm not your dad. I'm just the
Yeah.
hot dad in the game.
Could be.
No. Just because Kyle is the hot dad in the game doesn't mean that he has to be your dad in real life.
That's true.
I like that there's a current hype train conductor, Uncle Jonesy.
Oh, choo choo.
Harley is the
Yeah.
conductor.
Nice.
That's that hype train.
Oh,
All right,
Jonesy.
BRB, y'all.
All right, we'll see y'all soon.
see you soon.
it. Yeah, that's the one.
I told you I did not want to talk about this, especially once we go back on stream. It's
Jerry,
incredibly personal.
Jerry, I get it. You're thirsty. Give it a fucking break.
Every
Jerry
time we go
Seinfeld
on
sits on
break,
your
there's
couch
always
and you eat all
Jerry
your
fucking
fucking
yelling in the background.
Jerry, stop
and then
eating
Cormac
pretzels
bitching
and
about
not drinking
something.
water.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to
Welcome
Magic
back.
Mullets. The party woke up in did not wake up in a clearing, but we started our session in a clearing. Everyone has leveled up to level 3. Pineroth led the party to the next farm, the Goodroot Farm. Getting there, he was reunited with a plethora of non-human children. Once there, it was visible that the oldest half-elf girl was in an argument with the Red Plumes, a faction of guards of some sort, all of them which were human, probably from the city of Hillsfar, which is not far from here. Being led into the building, they saw Pineroth hugging an old woman. This could only be B. Farbo, the matriarch of the Farbo family.
B. Farbo?
I know he beef Arbo, but what does he mean?
Arbo?
Sorry, Vinnie, it's
Sir.
a great name. I'm sorry.
Sir,
I didn't come up with it.
Arbo?
Wait, I'm confused.
I think
Are
you
you
mean
saying that
beef
the-
Arby's?
Yeah, that's
Beef.
Beef Arbo.
B. Farbo.
Arbo.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
serious question.
Are we doing serious questions here today?
Yes, I have a serious question.
Welcome back to Magic Symbol. yes, Carme, please. Jesus Christ.
Okay, just to reiterate. just to,
Yes,
kind of
Garcon,
get
I would like the beef
my-
Arbo.
B
Yeah, I heard
and
about
Ebens.
Are we done?
Fast food chains were making fake
We have the
companies to
beats.
sell on DoorDash.
Oh my god.
So to get
Oh
it
my
beef
God.
Arbo delivered. This is high class Arby's.
I'm crying.
Well, there's no time like the present to open up this weird howler head.
Yeah, no, let's
Yeah,
just grip it and rip it, baby.
Grip and rip
Is
it.
that olive oil?
Stop the
shit.
beats.
Are you
This
about
is
to
straight-
drink olive oil?
I believe this is 40% banana olive
Whiskey.
oil. Yes.
Wait,
Yeah,
Vinny, are we doing this?
60% olive oil.
Are we doing this?
40% banana, 60% beef Arbo.
Yeah.
I mean, this is for
Farbo.
Ebens and B. Farbo.
Oh my god. Ooh.
Wait, is it time for the banana?
Vinny's drinking his.
Vinny's going for it.
Oh
I don't know,
my
but Taylor seems to be
Alright.
implying something about the banana that I am not quite following.
Okay.
I want the banana.
Does the
Can
B
we-
stand for banana?
Vinny, why did you name this character Beef Arbo? Yeah, I killed him. Nice.
I can't.
I took out the big bad, the Beef Arbo maker.
Oh my god, I can't.
Wow.
Ow!
Her name is Beatrice.
It went up my nose, you
Farbo.
Arby's.
asshole.
Her name is Beef Arbo, which is short for Beatrice
Beatrice
Arby's.
Farbo.
Beatrice Arbo.
Beatrice Beef Arbos.
Barbies.
Oh.
Okay, no, we lost
no.
him. He memed himself out of here.
I didn't mean it. Come on.
Vinny.
Come
Vinny.
Oh no.
Oh
They
no.
had that, I don't know, roast beef sandwich. I don't know what Arby's has.
Yeah, they got the meats.
Yeah, they got. Yeah.
They got the beat.
They got the beats.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry,
That was
Vinny.
100% Harry. Whatever just happened was Harry's fault for.
It was, for sure. Barbies.
Also, for the record, just on side note, can we make sure that we get a grip it and rip it emote?
Yep,
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
that's a good one. I'll write it down.
Because we had two members of the party here gripping and ripping, and quite frankly, I don't feel like the audience was able to join in.
Well,
and
it's
enjoy that.
kind of hard to rip on just like one of those little plastic seals.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
why-
get that off when it's. Come on now.
Well, I wanted to make sound. I put it in the mic, but it just kind of.
Wait. Do you want me to grip and rip one for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, let's grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I get a clean take of that?
Yeah, do it one more time.
Wait,
Yeah.
Go get another one.
to open
Go get another one.
I'm,
Double
doing,
fisted,
I'm
baby.
opening
Come
another
back, come
can.
back.
You think I
No,
want
no,
to?
no.
All right, everybody
No.
mute their mics. Mute their
Everyone-
mics.
All right,
Clean take, clean take.
Everybody shut
right.
up.
Ooh.
That was a
Nice.
good one.
That sounds good in
one.
the podcast.
God, that's gonna be so good in the vodcast.
Every time the door opens now on the show, that sound's gonna play in the background. It's gonna be my
Yeah,
door
I love
opening.
it.
When we were talking about beef Farbo, I forgot that what was stuck on my skin was a scab and not something stuck to me, and I ripped it open.
Oh, nice.
Vinny's gone
Oh,
home.
no.
Okay,
We are
Right
fucking
back.
disaster
So we're
right
back
now.
from
I am
break
in
now,
the
or-
weeds with beef Arbo and scab ripping.
Yeah.
And two
this will take
Trulies.
2 seconds, but it's really important. Vinny has come home 3 nights in a row with the same scab on him and going, "Is this maple syrup or something sticky?"
I didn't say maple syrup,
And I'm
but some
like,
Oh
kind
my
of syrup.
god.
And I'm
We're
like,
in Texas,
"No,
we
it's
don't got
scab."
maple
He's
here.
had to double check so many times because he wants to rip it off, and I'm like, "No, don't rip it off."
And I did it.
Yeah, we
Did
just
you?
watched you do it again.
Well, no, you
why?
didn't. You didn't see it because I didn't know I was doing it.
All this
Welcome
time,
back to Magics and
Yeah.
Bullets. We're
All
here
the time-
in the Good Roots Farm.
this whole time, our characters have just been T-posing inside the house.
Yeah, just not even spawned in. Just
Yeah. All right. Anyway. Okay.
Excuse me, are you B?
Yes.
Are you sort of the lady of the house, as it were?
No, Sweet Cassandra, let us take refuge here.
Oh, so this is Cassandra's place, is it?
Her and her parents. Yes, we're neighbors. You see, we're good friends. It's been quite some. It's been a rough day. You'll excuse me, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, of course. I'll go talk to Cassandra then.
I was just gonna say, Cassandra's the one who was confronted by those guards with the red.
Yeah, I mean, you get
things.
that feeling mostly from Beatrice as she like kind of looks towards her. And again, this is the young half elf.
Where is Beatrice?
Beatrice does not have a token. I'm so sorry.
Carme would want to talk to Beatrice.
Beatrice
let's
is
talk to
in
the
this back corner.
Oh no,
She
sorry,
is with-
sorry. My bad.
is with
Cassandra.
Pineroth.
Cassandra.
Cassandra does have a token. Cassandra's right here.
The young one, right? The one
Yeah,
who's-
yeah. She's young and she's surly.
Um,
Wait,
Carme goes
she
up
read me the
to.
riot act outside
Cassandra's
for a
the
little
old
bit.
lady, right?
No.
Who's the old lady?
Beef Arbo.
Beef Arbo is the old lady. I
The
thought
Yes.
beef is
like,
the
Don't
old
get
lady.
Don't
I
get me
thought
going on Beef
Arbo
Arbo
was the
again.
young girl from outside.
No, that's
No,
Cassandra.
that's you now know that is Cassandra. Goodroot. Cassandra Goodroot of Goodroot Farms.
Can I go up to Cassandra and say? Can I go up to Okay, redo for Harry's podcast. Can I?
It's an
Yo,
hour
shit went
podcast.
off the rails. Hey, chat. Shit went off the rails. We're back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Magics and Mullets.
Can I go up to Cassandra and say, hey, will you, I gotta go to the bathroom. Will you come with me?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah.
Can you make a persuasion check?
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it's like, I gotta talk to you, but we're
No,
at the
I
bar.
get it. I want to know if she gets it.
It's gonna be a 14.
Go piss
Um, Oh, all right. There's an outhouse just behind the building. We're just
Yeah.
talking, though, right?
Yes. Yes.
Sure. The two of you, you lead her out, or she leads you out, rather, because she knows where she's going. Still going towards the outhouse, even though it's been established that you're not going to pee.
I look at her and I go, okay, let's cut the crap. Sorry for the pun. So,
Got it.
Okay. Sure.
What's going on here? Who are you? Like, why are you standing up to these people who could obliterate you in a second? Not to judge, but like, what's up?
Well, first off, who exactly are you?
Good question. I'm Carme.
Okay, Carme. Well, I'm in a rather difficult position here.
Carme whips out her new found gun with the two
Jesus Christ!
doors. But no, not in an aggressive way, but to show her like
It's scary regardless of intention.
the intention is
First
Hey
you
y'all,
asked
we
This
went
is-
to the liquor store before we had a session today, and the liquor store
No!
clerk just had a fucking pistol on him.
Jesus
Oh,
it's-
that's
Christ.
true.
We live in Texas, y'all.
Jesus.
I made this joke where like so the person at the liquor store just had a gun on him, and I was like, what does he think he is? Like Carme Van Hana?
And you
What,
looked
you watching
so
Magic and
cool.
Mullet?
You looked so cool when you said that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
sure.
cool. I was
Wait,
wearing
so-
I was wearing my sweater vest.
And her
So, like-
sunglasses.
So, like, first you asked her to go piss, and now you pulled a gun on
You
her.
take out your gun! Okay, sure. She says... Well, she doesn't know what the fuck that is. Well, what's that? What is that?
Carme's holding it like this. Like in no way does it
Like a
seem
wounded
like...
baby bird, sure,
Yes.
but like, she doesn't know what a gun is.
Well, do you see this hole here?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Yeah. Well, those are the things where I want to, there's a little ball in there, and it shoots out really fast enough to pierce someone through their whole body from pretty far away. So there's that, and then there's also these little sharp things that kind of come off the sides, and those are
She
for like...
takes a step back from you, and you notice that her hand is slowly creeping behind her back.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Let's get to the point. I'm getting a little off track here. What I'm saying is, I need you to talk to me in order for me to be able to help you. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I'm showing that I can help you.
You're not gonna put balls through my body.
God
through my
no!
body,
God
like-
no! God no! I think I went about this all wrong. I should think about this next time. I'm just trying to, I don't know, show you that I'm here to protect you.
Okay, well, what's in it for you then?
No one's ever asked me that question before. I'm confused. I mean, I'm obviously young and not very, experienced, but I'm
Well,
out
you're
here
not
on a-
that young.
Oh.
How old are you?
Well, Can you make a... Let's just do either persuasion or just a clear-ass charisma. I think persuasion would be higher for you. Just do a persuasion check.
Okay. 13.
Carme's gonna use her gun to turn somebody's insides into beef Arbo.
Hey.
She kind of looks up in the sky and she says, she kind of like puts her hand on her chest. She says, "Shanti, help me."
Wait, can I do a history check on that word Shanti?
You can make a religion check on
Okay.
Shantia.
7.
That's enough. This is one of the most popular gods in the realm. It's a god of
Oh.
harvest and of
popular
good
gods.
crops.
Okay.
This is everywhere, especially with you. You would know this.
I never thought I'd be sitting with the popular gods.
Is there something that I can do to like kind of show that Shantia is a god that I also worship?
You might be able to get there, but she is already opening up to you at this point. She's going to say, "Maybe Shantia, works in more mysterious ways than I thought. Maybe you're here for a reason. Are your friends also good people?
I don't know. I guess I want to say yeah. But I'm still kind of learning about them. Honestly, I'm pretty scared. I'd like just to talk to you about what's going on and see if I can help you. I'm lost.
Well, Karma, you don't know the first thing of what's going on here.
That's why I'm asking you to tell me.
Go get your friends and meet me around back.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
And you see her like start to head back around through the front, and then like turns a corner around to the back.
I'm going to look at everybody and say, all right, I've talked to Cassandra. I think we need to go back. I think it's going to be best to figure out what the fuck is going on here.
Who is Cassandra?
Cassandra is the one that I talked to earlier.
Oh,
Cassandra Ray-
She was
Yeah,
in
she's
the
the old
Arbo
lady.
with that guard.
oh yes. She is like Carme.
Yeah,
What does that mean?
Yeah, that's the one.
What do you mean
Young.
by that?
You are young female half-elves, right?
Yeah, but I guess I don't know her. I can't really say that she's like me.
Okay.
I mean,
No. Fucking Furnace's new like cold okay is my favorite fucking
Yeah, I
catchphrase
love
that
of
shit so
any
much.
character in the
Okay.
entire arc. It's so
Okay.
good. Okay.
it's very good.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Nebula follows suit.
Let's go.
Hmm.
Is
So you
Penrod
all go
coming?
out through the. Are you asking that of an individual, or are you asking
guess-
that to me, the DM?
I don't know. Well, I just walked past Penrod, so I suppose I'm asking
No,
Penrod. Are you
There's
coming?
actually there's no door there. You have to go out through either the two
Window?
left entrances or the top. This is a
Oh.
cellar.
Oh, I thought that was a staircase.
No, I'm just saying
Never
you
mind.
wouldn't pass by Pine Roth again. Pine Roth.
Well, you were saying Penrod the first week.
No, that was everyone else.
Pine.
Yeah,
I might
you were
have.
saying.
Yeah, you were
Are you
saying
ga-
Penrod.
Are you gaslighting me right
Hey,
now?
listen. Hey, listen, I don't remember. So
When I
anyhow,
start editing that episode of the podcast, I'll let you know if you fucked up.
yeah, I'll just say
Yeah.
Pine a bunch of times, and you can just like put it on top, right?
Yeah, nice. I'm gonna edit this in.
We're
So
all out here
as
now.
the five of you go out back, you see that Cassandra is lighting a lantern. There is a storm shed with two doors that she has one propped open with stairs leading underneath the house, or the farm rather.
Are we supposed to go down there?
Yeah. Follow her.
Well, your friend here, Kame, said she wants to know what's going on, and it seems as though perhaps the fates have aligned, and good Shantia is perhaps sent you here to help us. And trust me, I would like that more than just about anything.
Well, I mean,
If
that
you
makes a lot
wanna-
of
if
sense.
If you want to know the whole story, then I mean, I don't have much to lose. You can follow me, or you can not. That's entirely up to you.
I want to know what's going on here, but I've also got some questions for you. The order of which we can work out as we go along. But I've got some questions, very important questions.
Yeah, Tilly's more of a verbal explanation kind of person before I go into your basement. So
I think the idea is prying eyes and listening ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was more like there's a horde of zombies in the basement or something. It's nothing
Well,
like
there
that,
might
right?
be. We don't know.
It's not prying eyes. I think the plumes have left already. They'll be back
So is
tomorrow,
it
I'm
the
sure.
second thing? Because that's way worse.
It's best that you just see. I promise. Like, there's nothing here can hurt you. I promise.
Insight check.
Ooh.
Yeah, because lots of things can hurt Tilly. As we found out.
Yeah.
As we learn every week.
I don't know.
Tilly-
Tilly has
Tilly
proved to be much less squishy than many of us who are supposed to be not squishy.
Well, let me put it this way: by proof to be less squishy, I've been unconscious every episode.
Yeah.
okay, but like by this past roll
Tilly-
when we leveled up,
Tilly can be fucking knocked out by a loose nail. So
Yeah, true.
that would be a natty 1.
Oh.
Cool. So
Do I
nothing can
trust
hurt us.
implicitly?
You cannot read her.
Well, Tilly,
It's not that you
You
trust
can stay
implicitly.
out here.
You just don't have a read.
Well, as Nebbiolo always says, we are authors of our own story, and if someone were to be reading that story, we'd want it to be entertaining and for the story to continue onwards. So I'm going to go downstairs.
Me
Yeah,
too.
fuck it. Tilly loves narrative momentum. Let's go.
oh yeah, that's
She
that's
has a
what she
puzzled
loves
look,
most.
but she looks kind of sad and says, yeah, all right. And she like turns up the flame and starts walking down.
As we're walking down, Nebbiolo says, it's really more of a me thing, not a you thing. Don't worry about it.
Not Tilly, though. Tilly didn't say shit.
As you go down, the lantern for everyone who doesn't have dark vision. Once again, can I get a hand raise from everyone that does not have dark vision? I
No
believe
dark
that's
vision.
okay. So
That
a
does not or
Warforged
does? I'm sorry.
does
It
not.
Not.
Human
does not.
Human does
Halfling.
not. Warforged does not. Halfling does not. So that's 2/3 of the part, or 2/5. Ooh, my God, math. She lights this lantern, and it's a good lantern. It lights up quite a bit. But as you go down, it's not creepy, but not extra creepy. Every cellar is going to be kind of spooky. But as you go down, there is farming equipment. There are barrels. There are jars. Some of these jars are quite large. There is a pile of beets, just like straight up beets, unprocessed. These beets are fucking huge. Tilly, this would feed you for a fucking month. This beet is almost the size of your torso.
Like one beet is the size of
One
Tilly's
beet.
torso?
These are huge fucking beets.
Yeah, but like, it's a
Boy,
beat.
massive beats.
What a
Fucking
massive
huge
beet.
beats, dude.
I kind of like nudge I nudge Furnace and I say, these look like weird beats to you, like kind of magical or something?
Yes. Can I do a
Okay.
Can I do a
Yes.
nature check on these
Yeah.
beats?
Sure. Nature, survival, Arcana, any of
Arcana.
those work.
Yeah, but I'm good at, well, either one.
I feel like
Any will work.
so like Arcana is like if you want to figure out if it's like what source of magic it would be, right?
Well, I rolled a
Arcana can also-
15 on
It's like magical.
Nature check?
Yeah.
These are huge fucking beats, bigger than you've ever heard of in your short years, but they seem mundane. It seems like prize beats, like someone. They don't seem magical, but they seem like very well cultivated, probably over many lifetimes.
Is this like a whole campaign about like anti-genetic engineering?
Yeah, fucking Vinny's got an agenda.
Is this the?
Yeah,
is this-
apparently.
Is this the?
If I want to
Whip
be mixed up
campaign?
with anyone, like Jimmy's pretty good. His beard's way better than mine.
Better than most, I'd say.
I
if
mean,
not
yeah,
all.
it's Jimmy.
Blue ribbon beats.
But no, those are definitely some blue ribbon beats. They are incredibly like healthy looking, even though they've probably been down there for a couple days. But they do not seem like they are any kind of. They're not like arcanely enhanced.
Okay.
Did Orville? Do you think Orville perchance heard that red plume guy yelling about die and shit?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say most of you probably heard die. And as you think back on it, Orville, you know their red was not like a warm, like bright, warm red. It was more of a cool red that you would associate with beet juice. That
I-
very
Kind of
kind
like
of
during
dark,
quarantine
cool.
when we were bored and depressed and we just dyed everything with beets because we didn't know what else to do with our time.
Hmm.
Did
It
we
was a
do
cool red. Like it looked good. Like it was fucking sick. Those guys
Yeah.
look cool.
Cool
Sorry, you
red
went to
for-
art school, everyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Vinny, I want to let you know that to my brain and my eyes, there is one red, and it's the color red.
I believe the Pantone for this red is kickflip red. It's fucking sick. So
Yeah.
cool.
It's Tony
Rad.
Hawk presents.
Yeah, red
It's
is like
beet
rad.
It's
Let's
literally
go.
called beet red.
Pepsi
Anyhow.
Cool red.
Well, it is on the cool side of red. Okay. Anyhow,
Dude,
we're not doing
fucking
color theory.
rad.
It's a
Orville-
rad
Loves
ass
about
red.
This game.
Orville's gonna
I
turn
will.
to Cassandra and be like, so I imagine that this is how you guys are supposed to be making the dye that prick was yelling about, huh?
Yes, they demand another 8 barrels. We've only got 6 done, but you see, production has slowed down significantly. I mean, it's kind of grinded to a halt. I don't know how to make dye.
Well, who was making the dye before?
Yeah,
Who
that
made
seems
these
Yeah,
weird.
that's a really good question. Like, how are you keeping this going?
Her head like kind of bows a little bit lower, and she looks incredibly distraught and sad. She says, "Well, that would have been my parents." And she continues walking.
Furnace walks up and awkwardly puts a hand on her shoulder and says,
Sure.
Make an
know.
unarmed attack roll.
I thought about it.
I never had parents. I'm sorry you lost yours.
How does Orville feel every time Furnace says that? Can I roll an insight on Orville at this point?
Absolutely. In Orville, you can either roll you can roll deception if you want to hide it, or you can roll a just like charisma check if you want to not hide it. Make a roll and you decide whatever check it would be. Whatever check is higher will be the truth.
Also,
Well,
Uncle Jonesy, don't you dare bring up Aquamarine. Don't make me cry.
wait. I mean, I'm not.
That's-
Yeah, what?
That's something to talk about next break.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
right.
what that means.
No, it's actually a really happy movie. about
Like the Disney
mermaids.
movie about
Oh, I
the
thought you meant the
mermaid?
Yeah, it's just like about a mermaid
Mermaid?
finding her space
Yeah,
in the
okay.
world.
I did
Okay,
know what you were
uh,
talking about, which is cool.
Insight roll, and then Orville, roll whatever makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't planning on
Just tell me the
lying,
roll.
so I was just gonna fail the roll anyway on purpose.
Sure, you don't have to roll at all then.
Yeah.
Well, good, because I rolled a 3.
Do you like speak up and say anything, or do
Yeah.
you just like show emotion through?
I mean, yeah, Orville is just
Physicality.
like, well, I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, I'm not Orville's father, and I've known that for forever. I mean, I'm not a dad to.
Furnace, I'm sorry to... But how do you feel about Orville? I guess I hear you kind of like asking these questions about your dad and your mom, but I haven't really heard about how you feel about Orville.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. This person was just like, my parents both died, and now we're like, on to somebody else. Let's
Yeah, we're
let's
like,
try
all right,
to say
well,
That's
somebody
interesting.
else's
Let's
thing.
learn about
Side
each other in
huddle.
our bubble. We're assholes.
Should I
Yeah.
answer that question, or is this
Yeah,
too
yeah.
awkward?
I mean,
No.
sorry.
To you.
I mean,
I mean,
Main
Furnace has
character.
no real sense of.
I mean, also
appropriate
Orville just
social
said, "I'm
norms.
not Orville's dad," which is a little weird.
Yeah,
Did I say
That was a-
Orville?
yeah, you
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm not
well,
Orville's dad. I'm Orville.
Whoops.
Everyone's
Orville
a
does
little
what
tired.
Orville wants.
I mean, is that that's true, isn't it?
Yes,
I mean,
because
it's not wrong.
Yeah.
also, Furnace Wirebrush has a last name that is not Wirebrush. And Furnace's last name is Orville Tompkin because Furnace does not know how last names work. And I was told that you get your last name from your father, and I do not have a father. But I have a creator who is Orville Tompkin. So my full name is Furnace Wirebrush Orville Tompkin. So it is true that Orville is not Orville's dad. Also, Orville is my closest friend and my teacher and mentor. But he is not my father. Who was your father, Cassandra?
Tilly's
Hey,
staring
Furnace.
at Cassandra, feeling very awkward, like a knowing glare of "I'm sorry."
Hey, Furnace, I think that's pretty cool. Can you please take inspiration?
Yeah.
Yay! Oh my god, inspiration! The first inspiration of the campaign.
that
That's so
shit.
exciting.
As
Can we get some something in chat for inspiration? That's exciting.
Aw,
I don't know. Let's get some Bajas in chat for inspiration.
I'm sorry, I meant to say Vinspiration.
Ah,
No.
you sick
All right,
fuck.
take
No,
it
no,
back.
no.
No, take it back.
Inspiration.
Take it back.
Let's get some Bajas in chat for inspiration.
Ooh!
Either Baja or Nice, if you want to spam a dice roll.
Tilly, you're the first one to notice, the lantern has gone further away and kind of into a corner. Cassandra is near two long wooden boxes. They're propped against the wall.
Oh no.
She looks distraught, but she's not crying or anything. She looks like she's holding back some kind of a fair amount of emotions as you're all talking about your interpersonal what have yous.
Tilly says, "Oh, sweet baby. Oh, my sweet baby." Tilly knows a coffin when Tilly sees a coffin. You gotta get those in the ground, and I'm saying this in a way that's sensitive to you, and you will understand that I'm coming from a place of sensitivity when I say that if we first things first, we gotta make this die, right? And your parents are die makers, and you didn't learn how to do any of this, not to be rude, but they're your parents, and all you do is live on this farm and you make dye. You haven't seen them do any of it?
can Carme go and just kind of shove Tilly out of the way when
Tilly's
Tilly's saying
being
this at this
sensitive.
moment?
You can make a push attack if you would like, a shove attack rather.
Well, I don't want to make an attack, but I'm just
That's exactly what it is mechanically, though. You're trying to shove.
No, but Carme is just
If you'd like to show up next to them, that's up to you.
next.
But if you want to move another person, oh baby, that's some rolls.
I want to do next. I don't want to shove Tilly. I just want to say, look, I lost both my parents.
Yeah,
And I
me
know what
too.
it's like
2
to be
times,
lost.
Carme.
But I'm gonna roll. I want to roll a deception because I haven't.
Well,
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
Yeah,
Tilly has.
roll deception.
So Tilly was doing this thing, and Carme was like, well, I guess before Carme does this, I want to roll kind of perception on how Cassandra's taking it, because I feel like Tilly is just being like, hey, you gotta figure it out. And I don't know if it's the best way to do it.
Though, to be honest, I'm literally
What are
trying
you
to be
doing?
like, don't you know how to do this? We'll help you do this, but you need to figure this out before you do anything else, or you're gonna lose your farm.
Okay, well, we're going to do a series of rolls.
Okay.
Tilly, can you just give me either a persuasion or just a blank charisma roll? And then Carme, make an insight roll.
Okay.
Those are
Right.
happening in succession.
could I help
Yeah.
out with that charisma roll if
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you do to help out?
I got a
though?
17, 13 plus 4.
I just say that we got a little bit of free time, and I like to think that we're kind giving people. Definitely give you a hand if we can.
Tilly, make another roll. This is with advantage as you're getting the help action from Nebbiolo.
That
Tilly,
Take the higher the-
one was a 4.
Okay, so what's the high roll?
13 plus 4.
17. 17's a good roll. And then Carme, what is your insight roll?
18.
Yeah, you can tell like Cassandra is like taking this in
Okay,
as an important conversation.
cool. I was worried that it would be like, hey, why aren't you good enough kind of conversation, and I was like,
No, Tilly's nice. Like Tilly's
Tilly's
but
nice.
you were like, you don't know how
Tilly's
to
just a
do
little
this?
abrupt.
Well, Tilly was like, you've watched your parents do this. You don't know how to do this. Like, you don't know how
Yeah,
to figure this out.
exactly.
We'll help you, but like,
I mean, if my
she said
parents
that
had
she doesn't know
died
how
and
to do
someone
it.
and some stranger came up to me and said, "What, you watched your parents do it? You don't know how to do this?" I'd be like, asshole.
If you lived on a farm with your parents who only grow beets and you only eat beets and all you have
But
is
if
beets
some
and beet trees
stranger
and they
just came
make beet pie,
over
I
and
think you would figure it
said,
out.
All right, so
No.
Cassandra, like with that roll, kind of like she falls to her knees. She's a little bit of a she's tall for her age, so she kind of falls on her knees and like she's like, "Thank you, I needed that. I mean, I know this looks terrible. Like they should be in the ground. Like, and like she grasps something underneath her shirt. She's like, I know it's not the way. And Shantae looks away when we need to, I guess. I don't know. But it's not what you think. I swear. I found them like this. I hid them like this because they told me to. I found them and they were still alive, but they told me to. You see, I'm not old enough to take over the farm. Not legally. I've got 2 months or so left before I'm old enough to take over the farm. I figured, and I'm sure that they figured too, if we just hid everything for just a bit, then it would all make sense. And I could just take over the farm and I could watch over whoever needs watching over. And this is before anything with the Farbo family happened, and if I can just figure it out, it can all be okay.
Now, when you say that they were like this, do you mean that they were sick in some way?
She looks at you with full eyes, and then she walks over to the casks. They're just like very regular, like right degree angle boxes. She pries both of them open. And you see 2 half-elf adults, one male, one female. And they have bruising all over their faces. But it almost looks like the bruising is underneath their skin.
They're fucking mushroom.
Are the bruises mushroom shaped?
Yeah.
At the points that the bruises reach out of their skin, they do seem like shelving of different growths.
No.
Oh.
So,
Oh shit.
First of all, I'm very sorry. Second of all, we've seen this a bit. We've not been in town for what, 5 hours, 6 hours, not even a whole day. We've seen quite a bit of this growth. Do you know what it is?
Gabriella, please make a nature check.
All right. Am I good at that? I'm actually pretty good at that.
No.
Hey.
Hey.
Nature.
Who'd have thought?
Wait, Kyle, what was it?
Check.
Look,
That.
that.
Nature.
Nature. All right, we'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post. We always do.
Nature.
Alright, I'll sync that up.
That's not great. It's
Okay,
10 plus
clean up.
3. 13.
But the 13, like, I mean, this is a simple shape problem. The monsters that have attacked you have had all kinds of mushrooms coming out of them. But this is like a dark violet turning to a dark beet red kind of like shelving of mushrooms. It looks like it's kind of moving their skull outwards. Everything that has been, kind of turned evil have had these like very thin, thick roots, like, or thin but like very solid root tiny cat things coming out of their brains. This seems like, I mean, it's definitely another fungus of sorts, but this seems completely different.
Can I?
Everything is like the color of like dark, deep violet and red bruising.
Can I look at Cassandra and say, "Do you mind if I look at this? It might be
You mind if
brutal.
Look at what?
The bruises. Do you mind if I poke at them a little bit?"
I mean, I don't mind, but you should know that there's something else.
Yeah.
She closes both of the boxes. She does it with extreme care. And then she takes the lantern to another door. This expands into a much wider room. She holds a lantern kind of aloft at the door. She says, "My parents weren't alone when I found them like this. He was also here. I've given him some water and some food, but I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know if he did this.
Have you kept him secluded the whole time?
I touched all three of them. I haven't gotten anything, and
But has he been able to like get out into the world?
Who is he?
Yeah, Tilly's like, yeah.
He's-
Who the
he's
hell are we
been-
talking about?
he's been unconscious the whole time. I'm not really sure. I'm trying to figure out how to make dye, and then the Farbo people came, and I'm not. And then the Red Plumes came, and I'm not. I don't have time for this, and I'm so sorry."
Don't be sorry.
Nebbiolo wants to cast Calm Emotions, first level.
Yes.
Sure.
Gotta figure out what that one is. Where is it? I prepared it.
It's a feelings metabolism saving throw.
Yes, thank you.
That phrase has gotten some fucking friction. Traction. Traction's the word.
I just have
wanted.
to say,
Friction,
my
huh?
therapist loved it.
Hold on. I added Calm Emotions, and now it says I don't have it. So I might not do that.
Well,
Oh,
while Nebbiolo
no!
is
Yeah.
maybe trying to
Oh,
calm
fuck.
her emotions.
I'm
Wait, I was
sorry,
gonna say,
got-
wait, that's like Nebbiolo's whole backstory.
Yeah. I got Calm Emotions confused with Charm Person. So I
Okay.
actually don't cast anything. Sorry.
Nice.
Is there a man in this room that we can see?
Yeah. What's in that door?
Yeah, it seemed like she
Who's
was
this
leading us
man?
towards a man.
She leads you towards a door. And
Oh, we didn't
she
see the door yet.
it's a door within the cellar. It says,
Kind of like a cellar door.
A cellar door.
"Oh, that sounds beautiful."
Man door, hand hook, car door.
She says, "Yeah, he's in here on the left. I didn't know what to do with him. I don't really know what I'm doing." And as she says that, suddenly the lantern falls from her hand, or flies from her hand and shatters. It is now
flies from her
dark.
hand?
Wait, was it flies or falls?
Like, did she throw it?
Everyone give me a perception check.
On whether it was
Supernatural.
dropped or thrown?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Everybody
She's
roll
the-
me a in-person perception check to see if you think Vinny said flies or falls.
Well, I said both words.
Yeah.
It's
that's
hard
a-
to tell is what I'm saying.
That's
I
an
rolled-
11.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
I got a
4.
2. I got a
I got a
Natty one.
14.
Me too.
11.
14.
I'm sorry, 22?
4.
who?
1, 4.
Like, Carme, what did you say?
That's
Okay, so the highest roll was what?
I think a
14.
14.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. The lantern falls to the ground and shatters. You're in complete darkness.
We have torches in our
Yeah,
bag,
Tilly pulls out
right?
his torch.
Also, I have dark
Tilly torch.
vision.
Well, it's funny that you should start saying that because I'm going to go ahead and need everyone to roll initiative.
Ah!
What the hell?
No.
I will
We
say,
should-
Another
remember when I was
margarita?
like, "Are you bringing us into the fucking basement? And is it gonna be full of zombies down there?"
I
And
do
everybody's
remember
like,
what you
"Let's
said.
go." And now there's a basement full of zombies.
Here, I'm gonna put mine in roll
I-
20.
I
Is
roll
that easier
shit.
for you,
I
Vinny?
roll shit
Knew
initiative
it.
every single time.
No, because I'm going to ask everyone. So everyone in the podcast, whenever we put that out, can hear it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through the list that is alphabetical for me.
Well,
Carme,
Tilly's gonna
what did
take
you
their
get?
time.
9.
Nebbiolo.
That would be 5.
Oh my god!
Fuck. Furnace.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does
Oh,
my-
no.
no. Just because we leveled up, and I don't know these things very well, did my initiative change when we leveled up?
It should be
probably
10
not.
It should be the same as your dexterity modifier, I believe,
Oh,
right?
which would not have changed, right? Those
Mm-mm.
numbers.
Yeah.
No, if you
Those
pump up
numbers
your
are the same.
dexterity come level 4, it might change. Otherwise, it's probably going to be the same for
right.
most of the adventure.
Thank you. Then in that case, I rolled an 11, which apparently is very high for this group.
Yeah, seriously.
You son of a bitch.
Me?
No!
Jeez.
Tilly, what'd you get?
Well, I rolled a 2 plus 2, so that's a 4 for
Oh
Tilly.
my god.
Jesus
Orville,
Christ, friends.
please tell me.
Orville, what'd you get, dog?
Orville rolled a big fat 4.
No!
Yeah!
But I have a dex
Oh
mod
my
of
God.
I have a dex mod of -1, so Tilly goes first.
Nice!
Oh.
Oh man.
We're doing great.
So, as that happens... Fuck.
It's break time?
It is going to be break time.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Oh my
and
God.
we will be fully in battle.
Fight
Oh.
Friends, hold with
Some-
us. We got to fight in a fucking basement full of beats.
Yeah.
Good time for a fucking
Is.
Big
All right,
time.
everybody check their
Beat down.
audio. Make sure their audio's still going.
Countdown.
And so
3.
that's when.
Cormac,
And welcome
thank
back
you
to
for
Magic Sim
sharing
Mullets.
that very personal side of yourself with us.
Yeah, of course.
No, I hope
y'all
that
are
clears
very good
up.
friends.
I can't believe you ate 6 dozen hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
honestly,
know.
it's a
And to
journey of
wrap it all
personal
back
growth.
to what Harry's showing us.
Also with the shells,
name's
that's
Beef
like
Arbo.
Well,
Yeah,
you know, I figure
Max, beef, Arbo.
if you take
Well-
the shells off the egg, you're a soy
You don't
boy
get
beta.
the fiber.
product.
You're
Yeah,
not
that's
getting
true,
the
yeah.
fiber from the
You're gonna get us
shell.
kicked off of Twitch, Cormac. You can't say that on here.
Wait, hold
We
on,
have
hold on.
rules now
Wait,
that
wait,
we're
hold on.
if,
We'll put
if
this.
Elliot.
We'll put this song or the sound in post. We'll.
Oh, cool,
Nice.
great.
Nice.
I feel like as
We'll
a
figure it
proud
out.
soy boy, I should be able to use the term, but oh well.
Wait,
for
Kyle,
it to
can
do it
you
again.
put the sound bite of Akajams on your thing?
Oh,
Imperial
Harry,
Blood.
did you
Oh,
catch that?
Harry,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Harry
Okay,
Griffin
Dad.
ripped it. Also, Polar Team. Harry Griffin ripped it, but it didn't make it through their noise gate.
Did you
So.
just say polar to
I
you
got
and hold your
that.
polar up to you?
Polar to you.
Oh, that's
Polar
it.
To you.
All right.
Polar to you.
Welcome back to Magic Sim Mullets. Last you saw our party, they had just went down into a cellar with their new friend, or
Yeah, friend.
Yeah,
friend's good.
Go with that.
say friend.
Adventuring companion Cassandra. She just showed them that her parents had just died, and she is hiding that as a secret so she can inherit the farm.
Yeah, friend.
Unfortunately, as she was trying to show them a door that contains someone who is also afflicted with the same kind of fungal spread, still alive, let's just say the lantern was thrown from her hand. Most of you don't know this because y'all suck at perception.
I suck at a lot of shit, Vinny, and that's one of them.
I am going to open up some of the map, and I would like for everyone to go ahead and put themselves where you would think they are. She opened the door and went in herself. Depending on what you think you would have done, you can put yourself wherever you thought you may have been.
Where's my
This map is all
I
black.
don't see anything.
Oh, I'm
I see
about to.
nothing.
I'm doing some things in the background.
Vinny,
Don't worry
I don't
about
see
it.
anything going on. I can't even see my character. Like, I don't know how am I supposed to move it if
Oh my
I
God,
can't
now
see my
there's no
character,
basement.
Vinny.
Vinny,
There's
you
not
took
even-
Come on.
stuff.
You took it
Yeah,
away
there's
from
all
us.
basement.
You're
Thanks,
being nasty.
Vinny.
So
Thank you,
Cassandra
Vinny.
is
So Tilly rolled a 4 initiative, so she's probably somewhere over here.
here. Well, I mean,
I'm
this
following.
is before initiative. She opens the door and is
Orville's
talking to you
probably
about this person. Nebula's fucking deep in it. All right.
Nebula just
Everybody else was over by the door, so it was like, I don't know. I didn't think that everybody would stay over there. Nebula's not
Well,
over
we
there.
followed her in. She's
Yeah.
our guide. We're not just gonna go rummaging through this
Yeah.
basement.
Nebula got reverse scared and ran into the room.
Fantastic. Do we have some battle music queued up? Is it running?
Do we have some battle music queued up? What's
Yeah, come on, don't be a dick.
Come
Of
on.
course we do. Come on.
Come on. What do you want for
Come on.
nothing, huh?
From behind you,
What is happening?
you
Okay.
see appearing from
Scary.
nothing, from invisibility, a light-skinned dwarf, nearly translucent, starts growing from a dwarven state into this large, hulking shape.
Oh,
Look at that large hole.
Yes, yes, be frightened.
How much time
Holy
has passed
shit!
since
Holy
I
shit!
made
That's
the
beef
the thing?
Arbo.
Yeah, look at beef.
Oh,
Oh, shit, it's beef
It's
Arbo.
been less. It's been less than an hour. Would you say it's with you?
That's gotta
Yeah.
be beef Arbo. That's beef Arbo's music. How
I
does beef
hate
Arbo get the
Arbo.
impact zone?
Music, it's
Arbo's
beef
for fans.
Arbo's
That's
music.
another
Oh, yeah.
one. Is the point I was going to make.
How many of these? Is this? Are you punishing us because of beef
He says-
Arbo?
Welcome to
I-
Arbos.
I will find you a token for your teapot because I don't have one made up. We're going to
Sorry.
use this. No, it's totally okay. I'm going to use this this animated broom because that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah.
beef Arbo out of the room for a second. Is there 2 of them or 3? Who's this little thing?
You don't know. There's
that-
two big
Hey, it's
boys.
that broom
They,
that
sp-
spins by itself.
they spin their turn, moving from size medium to size large.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and Amy give you control of.
Oh,
I'm just
sweet.
going to call it.
Teapot.
Call it gun.
Oh, it's gun.
I called it
too.
Eldritch.
So there's Gond, my gun, and then
Oh,
there's
thank
Gun.
you.
Beef Arbo, and he's got the beef.
First
That's
in
my
initiative are the two creatures.
Oh, boy.
They spend their turn moving and enlarging their bodies to being huge, hulking, thin-skinned, translucent-looking dwarves. They have menacing weapons and they look battle-weary. After that, top of the initiative is going to be Furnace.
My
Furnace,
11.
what's up?
Well, this seems rough.
One of them is directly in front of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
I
comes-
know. So
Here
I'm
comes
thinking.
Karma has a fucking gun. My favorite song.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah, some fucking gun.
Thank you,
All
Kyle.
right,
Also,
here's what
Furnace,
I'm gonna
you
do.
had made this beforehand. Which Eldritch Cannon is this?
Oh, well, I kind of wanted that to be a surprise, but I can tell you as the DM.
Hey, as long as you know what it is, you
Yes.
let me know what happens.
Okay. So for my turn, first of all, everyone's gonna see the little cannon over there is getting a little riled up, and a little bit more steam is gonna be shooting out of the top, and it almost starts whistling. Almost starts whistling, but not quite. And Furnace is going to get some little tools out and fiddle around for a second and cast a sword burst. Wait. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Orville. Damn it. Never mind.
What? Hello?
It's your fault. I don't know what's going on, but it's your fault.
No, never mind what I just said. I'm not casting anything. I have my two what are those things called? Hand
Hand
axes. God, not hatchets.
In a
You
way.
can call them hatchets if you want. I know what they are.
And I'm just gonna slam one of them into this thing's stupid face that's in front of me.
Fantastic. It is pitch dark in here. Can you please make your attack roll with disadvantage?
No.
Yes.
I forget how to roll attack.
Okay, so roll a d20
Yeah.
plus your strength or dexterity modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Nine. I rolled a 9.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not connect with this creature. You swing blindly in the dark and you just whoosh, connecting with nothing.
Shit.
You have your bonus action and you now have your creature, your Eldritch Cannon.
What's the deal with moving my Eldritch Cannon? Can I move? I mean, not logistically, but mechanically. Can it move to this spot that I just moved it to?
I think it has a movement.
Speed of something. I'm sure that the speed is not.
Yeah, it definitely does, because Karma used to move that like thing around the last game.
That was
Yeah,
a different
I-
subclass.
Yeah. Well, it was a homunculus, though. Is
It's
yours
got
a-
wheels on it.
Is yours like classified as a homunculus?
No.
Okay.
Each of your turns, you can take a bonus action to cause the cannon to activate if you're within 60 feet of it. As
Okay.
part of the same bonus action, you can direct the cannon to walk or climb up to 15 feet to an unoccupied space,
Perfect.
provided it has legs, or wheels in the sense.
Mine has wheels. Okay, so I can have it move to this spot then. 'Cause
Sure.
that's 15 feet. But does it have a chance to blast?
Yeah, that's part of the bonus action.
Oh, okay. All right, so a little cannon. It looks like a broom if you're looking at the screen, but it is not a broom. It is a teapot on wheels, and the the steam is whistling. It's whistling now. I'm pulling up my thing, and then it blasts out of the spout fire.
A
Directly-
flamethrower activation.
Yeah.
The cannon exhales in an adjacent 15-foot cone that you designate. Each creature in the area must make a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC, taking 2d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. The fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that are not being worn or carried.
Hopefully I don't burn us to the ground inside this basement.
Well, I'll tell you this, there's a lot of barrels, there's some body boxes, everything's been made of wood so far.
Well, let's see what happens.
That's a 14.
That is... Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. I lost my character sheet.
That's okay. As you look for that,
no,
Carme,
it's
you will
not.
be on deck.
It's not. My spell save DC is 13.
Oh no.
So it even if it in its large size, it seems nimble as though if it was smaller. And as your teapot boils over and starts to whistle, this high-pitched fire starts bursting out of it, and the large, pale, dwarven figure dodges out of the way as it spurts fire all over the place. There is not a zero amount of fire in the room in this area. Furnace, anything else with your turn? You have your movement still.
Wait, does it take half damage, though?
I don't believe so.
Oh. Oh. Hold on, everybody.
Oh!
Definitely
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, fuck. Look at that shit.
Damn.
That's gonna be fun to edit out.
Sorry.
Is that a
Amy?
wave? Okay, thank you.
Hey,
I'm
Amy,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Is that a
Hey,
water?
James, thank you so much.
They said thank you. Yes,
Is
this
that
is
a
seltzer.
deconstructed Taco Bell?
This is seltzer water.
But also, no, you're absolutely correct. It is half on a failed save.
Thank
So
you.
please roll 2d8 damage.
I only have 1d8.
Roll it twice. What?
Amy,
Oh
if
my
you were
God.
my student, I would just stare at you. I go, what can we do here?
Guys, I know that I roll it twice. I rolled it twice, and both times it was a 1, so...
Takes
I think
1
it's
point of
gonna take
damage.
1 point of flame damage. And now I'm gonna mute myself.
As
Wow.
you eat some
And
snack.
you go to fucking
Yeah,
crunch
yeah,
down.
Wait,
Crunch
whose
down.
iPhone is ringing right now?
Hmm?
Not
Don't
me.
hear it.
Not me.
Must
maybe.
be your own.
I have no idea. Carme, you're up. Nebbiolo, you're on deck.
Alright, at this point, it doesn't seem like anything is, requiring any sort of, saving throw. So I'm going to, while I can, move backwards right here.
Sure.
At a range. And, whip out my newly decked out gun. Same kind of move, like shield with the crescent shape cut out of it, gun on top. And shoot for, that's gonna be 21 to hit.
And which one are you shooting at?
This.
Oh, that one, for sure. 21's definitely going to hit. Roll damage, please.
Okay. That's going to be 1d10 plus 3.
Dexterity modifier.
Oh, yes, that's gonna be 13 points of damage.
Fuck, max damage.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
It's me, your boy,
Okay.
max damage.
Anything else with the rest of your turn?
Max
Bonus
damage.
action or movement?
Everyone's looking okay at this point, so I'm going to stay steady.
Nebbiolo. This thing is
Um,
breathing down your neck, and it just got blasted with a fucking pistol. What's up?
Well,
Hilly on deck.
so I'm just gonna go ahead and use Tides of Chaos right now.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah!
But I just want to reiterate that that when I use it, it says before you regain use of the feature, the DM can have you roll in the Wild Magic Sword table if you cast a first level or higher spell.
Oh, yeah, once you activate it, your shit's in my hand, baby.
Yeah, I know. So it's not guaranteed.
Vinnie,
It just
phrasing,
depends
please.
on how
I'm so confused
benevolent-
about how that's balanced. Like, if it's something that's just, like, up to somebody, like, up to the DM, like, how is that balanced?
It's
Well,
all
because if I choose to use it, then they can use the Tides of Chaos again.
yeah.
So the table is balanced as good things and bad things. It's all about fucking chaos. So chaos burst, I get advantage on this thing, which helps me. But at the same
So it's
time,
are you
as
saying
soon
like
as
it's like a gamble on both sides?
exactly.
Okay.
Nebbiolo is a class that is chaos incarnate and in a really fun way, I would say.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I am going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm probably, since this guy already took a pretty decent beating, I'm going to see if I can weave around our friends to get to this guy in the doorway.
Sure. So where are you moving?
I'm not moving.
I see.
I'm staying right here because I'm pretty sure I would take an attack of opportunity, correct?
You absolutely would, which is why
Yeah.
I was asking if you were moving.
All set.
But also,
All
you
set.
don't have to roll to hit, so Magic
Yeah.
Missiles just slide around and do whatever the fuck you want at this point.
I love it. So that's going to be, 4 plus 1 is 5. And that is another 4 plus 1 is 5, so that's 10. That is 2 plus 1, so it's 13.
13?
And then since it's 2nd level, I get to roll.
Yep.
And that is 15 points of damage.
15 total. Can you roll a D100, please?
Oh, you're just gonna right off the bat make me do it. Okay.
Absolutely I am. You just you're in a basement with people.
Alright, let me see. Wild magic.
Oh, baby, keep that tab open.
I know. It's so. I'm very optimistic to have closed it. Okay, alright. I rolled a 39. Again, this doesn't help much, but I regain 2d10 hit points. I'm at max health, so.
Cool. I mean, what does that look like?
What that looks
Not
like.
much of anything.
Yeah, it looks like a warm healing light, kind of like emanating from my chest, and I feel like I have to burp, and I'm trying to force it out, and then it just kind of dissipates off the top of my head.
Can you please make a perception
Wait,
roll?
off the top of your head?
Yeah, I'm topped off.
Like a very hot person walking out from working out
Yeah.
I guess I
into
was
a
just
very cold area.
imagining a really
Hey-
bad burp, and it was really
Hey Nebbiolo,
confusing.
can you give me a perception roll, please?
Yeah, certainly.
This guy got topped off.
He was top of their head.
That is 14.
Yeah, you feel like almost a compression happening in your lower bowels. It almost feels like you got socked in the stomach. Didn't hurt necessarily, but it feels like a suction. It's like, like a pooling, like a vacuum almost.
Like when you can't tell if it's gas or back problems, kind of.
Kind of, but
or
it's
a
more of a pooling sensation. Like there's a void of sorts.
Oh, is that not how you experience that?
Anything else, Nebbiolo?
No, I just kind of I'm good. I'm just patting down my body, making sure I'm all in one piece.
Okay, Tilly, you're up. Bottom of the Orville, you're up next. So Tilly.
This guy's size large, so he's taking up 4 tiles, right? So Tilly can reach this
Right.
person, correct? Okay, great.
That can do what?
I can reach that person.
Oh yeah, you're in there.
All right. Well, Tilly's gonna bite down on her fingers and draw a little blood, do a little sit, and jam into the side of that fucking thing's leg, and cast inflict wound
Nice.
at level 2.
Oh, damn. What was that? 4d10?
4d10, baby.
Amazing. God, I love inflict wound.
Is that an attack roll or is that
Melee spell attack.
Yeah, so roll an attack.
12 plus 4, 16.
16 just barely hits.
Wow, shit, they got some armor class. huh?
Tilly touch.
Dilly
Tilly
dad!
touch.
Let's see. The first one is a 3, then a 5, then another 3, and then an 8. So 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 4.
It looks incredibly painful. You barely are able to reach into them. It's almost as if like your touch spell is rocketed through with like a splinter of blood that's still attached to your thumb. And as this like stream of blood goes and it touches just into their skin, this dark presence of sorts, this necromantic energy just like stabs energy out of them, and he crumbles for a second. He's still alive, but he looks incredibly damaged from this attack. Anything else for your turn?
Tilly says, sorry. 'Cause I don't want to hurt me.
Orville, you're up, and then we're top of the order.
I'm going to ask a thing. There's Orville probably. Do you think he noticed that these were dwarves before they got really big? Or are they still clear that they are dwarves?
Yeah, they are. Well, give me a history check. See if you know more.
So, just
might.
a question as like a DM kind of thing.
I don't. I
In
rolled a 7.
combat,
They're dwarvish looking. Carme?
it's just Taylor. Like, just
Taylor?
question. This is Taylor. Question like, if someone wants to like figure something out mid-combat, like, do you let that happen as a free action?
It depends on what it is. If it's a huge thing, I might ask for a full action to try to figure out what it is. If it's something like, hey, does this look like a dwarf? That's pretty free. I probably want to give you a free action on top of that.
What's like the threshold?
I mean, that's kind of up to the DM. Like,
Okay.
it's kind of intangible, but like, it depends on the severity of what it might be and what it might mean, or how hard it might be. It's like, am I underground right now? Yeah, no, like you can check your nature. Yeah, you're underground. That's fine. Do whatever you want. Still, it's like, hey, do you think that's like a celestial creature? Well, you can take your action to figure out like see if you know if this has like any kind of god-like or celestial being type stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of a sliding scale. If it's in the middle, I'll talk to you about it like during the turn.
Nice.
Nice. One.
Nice.
All right, Orville. Seems
so-
dwarvish-ish.
Could I possibly... So, fun fact about Orville is Orville speaks Dwarvish. Being
Cool.
that he is a smith, he interacts with dwarves quite a bit. So he learned the language. Is there any chance I could extend that free action into just calling out to it in a way?
Depends on what you're trying to do. If you just want to say words,
Yeah,
that's
it'd
totally
just,
fine.
It'd just be saying words like, you know, what is
if you want the words like, yeah, you can say that as a free action. You say in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do much though.
Well, I'm gonna hit it with my first I'm gonna cast Searing Smite.
Bonus
Yes!
action. Very smart.
And I'm gonna cast Searing Smite on my book flail. So I'm gonna make another
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna make a hot book,
Hot book.
and then I'm gonna
Live
and
in a movie.
then I'm gonna
It's almost
swing.
like-
I'm gonna swing that hot book. Actually, hold on.
You were just slinging 50 Shades of Grey like there is no
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna swing a hot book.
Hot book.
All right, so you're gonna have to move a little bit closer to do that.
Am I not
But,
in range?
Do it.
Would I have to
Oh
move
no,
range?
you're catty corner. No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
That's my bad.
Does a 16 hit?
16
Better.
just barely hits. Yeah,
I love just barely hitting. It's my favorite.
Same.
everyone just barely hits this motherfucker.
That's the best part.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
All right, so roll damage. Roll your smite damage,
So that
and
is
it is a
gonna be,
+1 weapon.
It is. That's going to be +5 bludgeoning, plus 1 fire damage, and if it ignites in flames.
Oh!
So 6 points of damage.
Yeah, 6 points total, 5
It
bludgeoning,
just
1
ignites
fire,
in flames?
and it's on fire now.
That's sick.
What?
Yeah, your boy's on
So
fire.
does it have to do a thing where like it has to take an action to like try to like
So it can either
itself out?
at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, it must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a save, the spell ends. If the target or creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames, or if some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends. So it can use an action to put out the flames if it wants to,
But it can't do anything else. So that's awesome.
right.
Okay.
It can take a full action to put itself out.
Orville, use your bonus action and your action. Free action. Would you like any movement?
I'm going to stay right there because I don't want to trigger an attack of opportunity.
Fantastic. It's now the Duragar's turn. The top one is going to slide around here, keeping within range, and is going to attack Nebbiolo.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh wait. Carme is going to whip out her shield. It's a circle with like a crescent
Baby,
shape.
you have to be, with the protection, you have to be within 5 feet of the attackee.
Yeah.
Like you have to throw your shield in front of the person that they're attacking, and Nebbiolo is quite far away from you.
Where's Nebby?
I'm on the right side. I'm like on the opposite side of this Draugr.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say Libby.
I'm so sorry. But this big boy is definitely going to be attacking, and he has a heavy war pick. This thing would have been dangerous at his diminutive size, but now he is huge.
Yeah. Just give it to me straight, Doc.
Well, let's see what happens.
I can take it.
That is going to be a 13 to hit.
That just hits.
Woo! All right. I didn't think that was going to hit. That's dope.
Fuck, baby, fuck.
So as he is now larger, this is a much heavier weapon. So that's 14 points of piercing damage.
No.
Oh my god.
Are you done?
I think maybe check your math on that one. Really?
Are you done?
2d8 plus 2.
Really?
Are you done?
Really?
Are you unconscious?
Wait, what's
I'm
going on?
not. No. Wow. No. Close.
And at that point, the other Duragar is going to attack Tilly, who did the most damage of anyone.
It needs to make a con save.
Wait, but I can
Wait,
do
is
that.
that is that the top of the turn or is that the bottom of the turn?
It's the start of its turn.
My feet, motherfucker! You're too smart, Vinny.
That con save is a dirty 20.
It saves.
Right. Show me the math.
Alright, it saves. It's
Oh,
not on
that's
fire anymore.
Cool.
Wait, Vinny, just out of curiosity, like, do you know that I have this protection fire style, and are you like as a opponent like?
No,
thinking about it?
I'm not doing that. These Duragars are bounty hunters of sorts, and they know people that cast magic. Magic people are the most dangerous people that they could ever be attacked by. So they're gonna put them down. They are intelligent beings. They're not like beasts. Hey, well, Tilly, that's a natural 20. So don't be too flattered. I'm not like you just did the most damage of anyone.
Yeah, well.
7, 12, 14,
You stop whenever you want.
18. That's 20 points of damage, Tilly.
Oh my god!
Hey,
Tilly's
Tilly's still standing. Tilly's lost a lot of teeth, but Tilly's still standing, baby.
Yeah, teeth.
She'll eat some foods.
Cool. That is going to be their turn, though. After them, it's going to be Furnace, followed by Carme.
Furnish.
Furnish it.
Furnish wire brace.
Furnish them!
Here I am. It's me, Furnish. Hold on 1 second. Alright, well, now between both of these motherfuckers, but this one is almost dead, right? It's closer to dead.
The top one has taken more damage.
Oh no, did I freeze?
Oh yeah, Amy's present. Hey, it's a good. Oh, you're back. Okay, it was a good face you were making though.
Oh, Always did. Okay. Say that one more time, Vinny. The answer to my question.
The top one has taken more damage and is visibly a little bit more haggard. Neither of them are like near death though.
Well, okay. Well, nevertheless, I think I'm gonna do a little. Yeah, 'cause none of my spells are really helping me out very much right now. All right, I'm gonna swing my axe at this. How about this bottom one? This bottom one.
Roll an attack with disadvantage as it is still incredibly dark in here.
Ah, shit.
Ah, shit.
I gotta move nachos to find my dice. Okay.
Classic D&D trouble,
Yeah,
am I right?
First world problems, anyone?
Oh,
Move my
God.
code red out of the way too. Fuck, I wish I had a code red right now.
There's no way that this is 8, 7.
Unfortunately, 7 does not hit.
I'm just flailing wildly with my axes in the dark.
These creatures that are seemingly very adept in the dark are not are easily able to dodge away.
The chat would like to know if the one on fire dwarf is causing any light.
No,
not on
because
fire.
that dwarf is not on fire.
He's no longer on fire.
That
Okay,
would have
go
been
chat.
nice. Well, my Eldritch Cannon gets to go, right?
Yes, you have your bonus action, which will activate the Eldritch Cannon.
Alright, well that one's gonna, by the way, this thing is still emitting a piercing scream of a tea kettle that has been on a burner and boiling this entire time. So, it's gonna blast some fire out of its spout again at the bottom one.
Go on.
And I forget
So that's
what
another dexterity saving throw, I believe, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That is an 8.
Oh, that is not going to save.
All right, so go ahead and roll another 2d8 fire damage.
I only have 1d8. I'm
Roll
gonna
it
say that every
twice.
time.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling with it.
The
Nice.
first one was an 8.
Hell
The
yeah.
second one is a 3. Do I add anything to that? No, probably not.
No, 11 points of damage to the bottom line.
Fire damage. Fire damage. Oh. Oh, no. It doesn't light it on fire. Shit.
But
Alright,
it does bathe
11
him in some very bad feeling flames. Anything else for your turn? Any movement?
No, because I don't want to get attacked. But I do want Furnace to say, "Great job, Teapot." Teapot.
Great job, Teapot! Carme, you're up. Nebbiolo, you're on deck.
Wait, I just realized something. Coriander's not here.
Coriander was in the trees you last saw.
No, he's
Just
being
realized
weird
he's
in the trees.
gone.
What?
What are we doing? What are we really doing here?
We gotta
you know?
go back
No
and
one
get
was paying
Coriander.
attention to the boy. He did not go with you to the farm as far as you know.
Aw, bummer.
I liked him more than the boy. Anyway, my turn's over.
Same.
Jesus.
Okay, so I'd like to hit this guy with my gun.
The top dwarf.
Yeah,
Top dwarf.
Top dwarf.
but I would
bottom
also
dwarf.
like to.
America's Next Top Dwarf.
Yeah, where's that second dwarf? Am I right?
Dwarfs in the house.
That's gonna be 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21's gonna hit.
Okay, so this 1d10 plus 3 for damage, but I'm gonna use my Divine Smite.
Fuck yeah,
you hit-
so mark off a spell slot.
Spell. Yeah. So when you hit with Divine Smite, you expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage. So we're gonna add an extra 2d8 to the target. It's gonna be, oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
What'd you do?
7 points of damage.
7 total?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well this is the first time you've done this though, so like illustrate that for me.
So Carme, what you're used to seeing is her kind of like shooting that pistol from a distance. And she takes the pistol that now has two prongs that are kind of like originating out from the middle of the gun. Like if you imagine like two barrels, like they're going like doo doo. And she sticks them into this opponent and shoots. But she gets scared and kind of like pulls out before it can fully kind of like take traction in the opponent's body. So like as she's pulling out, like you notice like their back is starting to like kind of crinkle in this kind of Baja Blast colored energy.
My
like
God.
We have latched onto that so hard, and I'm so proud of everyone.
We're gonna be getting a cease and desist very soon.
Yeah, it's gonna
I
be
can't
sick.
wait.
I can't wait to post that.
Or a sponsorship. It's going to be either a cease and desist or a sponsorship.
No in between.
Either or, I'm framing it on my wall.
One of those is more likely, yeah.
it's probably the cease and desist.
So, long story short,
Free
Carme doesn't know how to pull out yet.
She doesn't know how to pull out. It kind of like raptures and like
It
turns
does
into
still
fucking
do a
gnat.
fair amount of damage as
Yeah,
her
7
pistol,
damage.
now with these prongs, starts to glow this green-blue kind of glow. She cocks it, and instead of just like pointing and shooting it, she sticks it into the calf meat of this very large dwarven figure. She pulls the trigger, but is shielding her eyes and pulls away before the maximum amount of damage can happen. It still blasts away a fair amount of fleshy meat, and it is cacophonous in this tiny, tiny space. You did a good amount of damage, though. Anything else with your bonus action or your movement?
No, Carme is confused at what she just did.
Alrighty, we have Nebbiolo. Tilly, you're on deck.
Hell yeah.
So I am now realizing the value of the quicken spell meta magic. So I'm gonna mark off 2 sorcery points to use that. To use my action to disengage.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm limping. I'm fucking covered in blood. Limping into the corner. I have 4 hit points!
This is good. I was gonna down you later, I'm sure.
Yeah. So fucking I'm off of that. And then now, because of my meta magic, I'm as a bonus action going to cast Magic Missile again.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, hold on, my dog is crying. Gibby.
Gibby, what's wrong?
He's I'm in here with the door closed and Chrissy's in the shower, and he can't
Well, let
watch
Gibby
us.
in. It's okay. Let Gibby in.
He can't watch us. And
Let
so
him in.
therefore,
Let him in. It's okay.
He
We
makes
wanna
the mix
see him.
bad. Come here,
Yeah.
dude.
Let him
This
in.
is a Gibby
You don't
pack,
have to do
everyone.
that.
Yep. Come here, bud.
Come here,
Sorry,
bud.
chat. I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, Gibby, don't stay away from the mic cable. He's right
No,
here.
it's
You can't do
okay. Come on, bud.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile real quick to not die. Gibby, look, casting that is your favorite Magic Missile.
Oh, magic missile.
There's no goats dying anymore.
So that's 3.
I'm sorry, are you doing the top one or the bottom one?
Oh, sorry, I'm doing top one.
Cool.
That's 3, 5, and oh god, that's just 8 baby little points.
Hey, Nebbiolo.
Mm.
This creature had 8 points of damage.
Oh, let's go!
How many fucking kills do I get? Yeah!
Perfect. Ooh.
You want to illustrate that for me, baby?
Yeah, so Nebbiolo uses just sort of like shoves his way off of this fucking dwarf and like uses that momentum to limp his way into the corner of the room and cowers in the corner for a second, bloodied, and then wipes the blood from his mouth. And he turns around and with a pointed finger he goes,
Hey,
Beat
Nebula,
this.
real quick. This
You
is a
just stepped
magical
over-
thing.
You just stepped
Yes,
over
but-
my fucking one-liner.
Hey, we're gonna get there.
Vinny, fuck off!
But-
Wait, let
no.
let
This is a
have the
magical thing.
one-liner. No, Vinny,
You
come on.
don't just dodge, my friend. As you are like using your meta magic for the first time ever, you're getting away from this creature. You go to like sprint away, and you fall for a second. You're engulfed with this slit of dark violet energy, and you just like fall through, and suddenly you're disengaged into another area, and you almost fall upwards. And then you say your line, which is,
Beat this.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Vinny's letting you Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He's thinking you Nightcrawler. No weird over there.
Because,
Bam.
he bammed.
Yeah, he
Kinda.
Can we say that the dwarf does like takes those 3 missiles and goes for like a and then like staggers for about 45 minutes and then falls over?
45
He's still
minutes.
staggering to
41
this
minutes.
day.
Yeah.
Some say, some say he's still there staggering in that very
He's been
place.
dead for years.
Oh, that's Gus.
Oh, Gus is back. Yeah.
But you have down the first Durgar. Anything else with your turn?
No. I'm going to nurse my wounds. God, I wish that I had rolled that 39 on the Wild Magic Search table now.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Tilly, you're up, followed by Orville.
Well, I had a regular turn, but then you killed that dude and ran away, so now it doesn't really. Whatever, I'm gonna do it anyway.
The other one is still very much alive.
Hey, Harry,
It has taken significantly less damage.
Yeah, I know, but I was gonna cast Wither and Boom, which lets me heal one target within the area and damage all targets I want within the area. So I would have been able to damage and heal Nebbiolo, but now he's too far away.
Oh.
No, I don't want to do it. So
Wait, what would it look like for you to be like, well, I was gonna do something cool, but now I'm not gonna do it.
But now you
so-
ran away
Normal
like an
Tilly face.
idiot.
normal Tilly face of like.
Everybody always just fucks my shit.
If I
is that a
I
new spell?
was his muse when he made
yeah, it was
Uncut
a new
Gem.
spell, so I want to use it.
Ooh, Strixhaven. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, it was cool. Never mind, I'll use it later.
Dang,
Wait,
that
if I
magic-
move,
that's
am I
magic
gonna
shit.
get an opportunity attack, or am I far enough away that I won't?
Probably. I mean, you just touch them with your blood hand.
Yeah, you're
They
close.
can probably touch you with their giant war pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess. I guess I'll cast it anyway. I'll do Wither and Boom.
It's Bloom.
Whatever. I'm saying Boom, baby. It's my own
Boom,
personal
baby.
flavor, you know. I'm even making it my own, you know.
Uncle
But I used
Jam.
to have to open it up.
Uncut Gem.
Uncle
So
Jam.
you can make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, you say?
I sure do say that.
The dwarves are probably pretty constitute, I would imagine.
Oh, that fucking sucks. It it was going to be an 18 plus 2, and then it kind of just like turned at
Kept
the last
rolling.
second to roll onto a 2. Well, it kind of
kept
stopped for a second. So
Ooh,
that's a
yeah.
total of 4. That's a total
Nice.
of 4.
So you failed that.
That's
So
a total
you
four.
take 2d6 necro damage, 4, and 3 plus 4, 4. So 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. No, sorry. 4 plus 3
What?
plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11. You take 11.
Cool. You want to illustrate that for me? Like, tell the audience what that looks like. I've never seen Wither and Bloom.
Yeah, there's like a couple of moths flying around in this basement because it's all dusty and dank or whatever. And all of a sudden, this like black line on the floor opens up. Just like kind of draws itself in line, and all the moths in that zone just die instantly. And like his like just kind of like around the dwarf's feet, you can just see sort of like black, kind of like shivering lights or whatever, sort of just like sucking out through the feet of the creature. And he's just like doubled over in pain. Like
His life essence just gets drained through his
literally
boots.
that. And then you see it in the ground, and it kind of scooches over towards Tilly, under Tilly's feet as I roll my hit dice to regain some health.
Nice.
5 plus 4 is 9, so I get 9 health back.
The Durgar looks angrily at you. Would you like to move?
Tilly says, "We're just having fun here, right?"
Holy shit.
Do you speak Undercommon?
Hell no, it's English. I'm just speaking common, baby.
You
know what I'm saying.
you hear a deep, guttural, gravelly voice say,
That was
And
really
you-
good.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
Wow,
nice
wait.
Scary
That
as hell.
was good.
one. Fucking nice one,
Yeah.
dude.
Thanks.
What the dog dude?
Wow.
Now say they were roommate.
But it looks like that this Durgar is pointed at you and looks pretty fucking pissed as you have now really fucking hurt it and killed his friend. Or partner or whatever. Who knows? Tilly, anything else with your turn?
No, it's Tilly's turn, man.
Orville, you're up, homie.
I'm gonna do some shit.
Yeah.
Your boy's gonna. It's wearing armor, or like the pickaxes are metal, right? The war picks and shit.
Yeah,
They're-
I mean,
they're-
it's got scale mail. It's also got a shield.
So I'm gonna go ahead and heat up that scale mail with heat metal.
Yeah.
Love it.
So I'm gonna make that shit glow red hot. It's hot in here. It's gonna have to take
So
off all of its
take off all
clothes.
your
It's gonna have to
mail.
listen to Nelly. Any creature in physical contact with that object takes 2d8 fire damage when I cast the spell. Until the spell ends, I can use a bonus action on each of my subsequent turns to cause this damage again.
Holy shit.
So if it's holding or wearing the object and takes a damage, it's gotta succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop
It
it,
cannot. It's armor.
it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Wait.
And it
Okay,
also,
so that's a con save, right?
so I think it takes 2d8 right off the rip.
Nope.
Or no, it must. Oh no, it must succeed. No, you gotta succeed. Yeah.
So that's an 11 con save.
That does not save.
Woo!
Nice.
Damn.
That's gonna be at 9 fire damage.
9. Got it. Heard. You want to rip that up for me? What's that look like?
Ooh, so I focus real hard and I just kind of gesture with my hand kind of towards this dwarf, and all of a sudden you can just see the scale mail start to get hot, like it's starting to glow, like it came out, fresh from the forge.
So
And like it's trying desperately to claw this thing off, and it just can't right now. It just
oh fuck, that's so
just
cool.
cannot. And then I'm sous videing this dwarf in its own armor right now.
And it now has disadvantage on, what'd you say, like saving throws and attack?
rolls and ability checks.
Oh,
Maybe
Anything else with your turn?
I'm going to use my bonus action to Sacred Flame.
nice.
All right.
Maybe
It's
you'll
burned to bits.
Wait, is Sacred Flame a bonus action?
Is it actually? Is it? I can't remember.
I'll
Might
look
be
it up.
wrong. No, it's a full action. Never mind. NVM, everybody.
Nebula from the corner of the room says, on tonight's menu, roast dwarf with a side of beets.
No,
Wow, so far away.
very funny.
You're
there.
so-
What did you say? You're so far away. I couldn't hear you.
He says it quietly to himself, and he goes, "Are you hear what I said? I said tonight's menu," and then he says it again.
Oh my god. He yells it even louder.
Yeah.
Once again, making its Constitution saving throw on
Believe
this
how much I
damage.
really dislike this character.
I'm trying to figure out. I don't think I can do anything. Actually, I don't think I can do anything because I use my action. So.
Fantastic. We're at the top of the order. The last Durgar. So far, surviving all of its Constitution saving throws to stay large. now is burning in armor. Is that the top of the order or the bottom of the order that has to take? Or no, you use your bonus action to make it heat up again, right?
Yeah.
All right. So with this happening, it is going to. Tilly, can you please make an acrobatics or athletics check?
Wait, Tilly, you don't want to do it?
Well, aren't you gonna kill me?
No. Are you bad at that?
No, I'm okay. Acrobatics.
You want help? I can help.
Yeah.
You want some help? Do you want some help?
Yeah.
How are you going to help?
Carme will run over to here.
We're still in initiative.
All right. Well,
You can't move off your turn.
And this will be one more time where Tilly gets unconscious during our campaign.
Well,
damn it.
I rolled low. What did you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 4 + 2.
Okay, cool. Because I only rolled an 8.
Well, I only rolled a 6.
This is a grapple attack, so you're not going to take any damage. But this giant Durgar is going to grab you, pick you up, and start squeezing you.
Like
The metal is hot against your face as he kind of grinds you into the scale mail.
But I don't take any damage.
I don't think yet.
Okay.
If it heats up again, you absolutely will.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
And
That's
then,
a big brain DM. That's what that is.
Yeah.
and he is going to hold you and look around. He says, "If you or any of you try to do anything else, I will end her." And he takes his war pick. Not only does he have you against the armor, but he puts the spike right against your neck. And then from there, he takes a step back with you grappled.
Oh, cool. Tilly's a hostage.
Furnace and Orville, should you want, you can have an attack of opportunity.
I don't know the status if I could potentially kill with that attack, so I am going to abstain.
Insane.
You
I'm too scared.
asshole.
I don't want that thing to kill Tilly.
Well, yeah, it's still
Yeah,
its
we
turn.
got-
It's gonna do a hit.
It continues moving back with Tilly in its grasp.
Wait, what? Why is he moving that fast?
That's only half speed. What are you talking about? But that is going to be its turn. It has the pick close by, and Tilly's face is gripped into the scale armor. Furnace, you're up. Carme, you're on deck.
Well, what I'm gonna do is, turn around and do a little tinkering real quick. And so it doesn't know that it's coming from me, but it is going to be a grease square underneath its feet.
Grease 2 on Blu-ray.
I'm gonna throw
Four.
some grease down under its feet and hope that it.
Grease Square is my rockabilly band.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you right now.
No.
Grease,
Don't do
grease
that, Kyle.
is fine,
Stop.
but you cannot use. How big is it?
10-foot square.
You cannot use. You cannot do a spell secretly because that's kind of a sorcerer thing. So I can't give it to you for free. He sees you doing it, but he holds on to Tilly still. He doesn't do anything. Is that an automatic?
It's a dex
Save?
throw.
All right, this could be huge.
Oh, fuck.
Fall on your ass. Fall on your ass.
Fall on your ass.
I will say,
Oh,
Amy, this is a
yes.
pretty perfect
Oh,
spell for this
yeah.
exact
Yeah.
situation.
That's gonna be a 15. Does that save?
Oh shit! Yeah, that saves.
No!
There's no it's no. Yeah.
So he stays holding Tilly. Anything else with your turn? Are you going to shoot with your Eldritch Cannon? What's the move here?
No, but that Eldritch Cannon is still screaming at the top of its lungs. I just want to remind everybody.
Wait,
And I do-
Vinny, did you hear that? Did everybody hear that? Because I heard it up here.
What was it?
No,
No?
we didn't hear it.
I'm pretty okay with that. No, it's not! Sounds like a tea kettle! Furnace, anything else with your turn?
I'm moving a little bit, not to, just to stay close.
Cool.
Yeah.
Carme, you're up. Nebbiolo on deck.
So I'd like to stay within 5 feet of everybody. I'd like to go here. And I'd like
I mean,
to...
and just like I know you're looking at specific things. Since he is a large creature, I just have a hard time with. I guess he's in her arms. It's just hard to do with the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right next to her, also.
Okay. I'd like to... I'm still able to, move here and hit with Divine Smite.
You're welcome to try.
Another... So that's it's gonna be 2. Hit a creature with a melee weapon, so I'm gonna take my new gun. It's got the 2 prongs. And I'm going to kind of stick it in his chest.
Roll for an attack first.
Yes, I'm gonna try to do that. Could be a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
No!
But it also does not hit Tilly, though, right?
No, I'm not gonna fuck with
Okay, cool.
You don't hit your friends. That's not how this game works. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
I mean, as far as time goes, I'm trying to look for bonus action heal people.
You have healing word?
Can I use that on Tilly? Is that my last spell?
I don't know. You tell me. You haven't had a long rest since yesterday.
I'm done.
Fantastic. Nebbiolo, you're on deck. Tilly, you're... I'm sorry. Nebbiolo, you're up. Tilly, you're on deck.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move right there. I'm gonna say, sorry, Tilly, but you should be used to this by now.
This
I-
again.
I am casting Magic Missile at 2nd level spell slot.
Tilly says, "Don't bother.
Let
Kill me."
me find some other
I'm
group.
over
God
it.
damn it. This
She does
sucks.
Over
the
it.
bomb from Soprano. She's like, "Oh Lord, take me now."
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sure, roll your damage.
Fuck yeah. Alright, that's 5. Fuck yeah, that's 9. Hell yeah, that's 11.
Woo!
And that's 15.
15 points total.
15 points total.
Doesn't go down if that's what you're like.
Oh, god damn it! What the hell was that?
No! Vinny, it's 9:22. What are you
I
gonna
know.
do? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna ask Tilly what they're gonna do. This creature looks near death.
Yeah.
It has you grappled with the spine of its war peg at your neck.
Tilly said, "You touch Tilly, Tilly touch you."
Yeah!
Dilly Dutch.
Tilly touch!
Tilly touch
Tilly
you. You're gonna
touch.
split you in. 17 plus 4, 21.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Normally that would be a disadvantage, but you're being grappled, so you're touching.
I'm all touch right now.
Yeah, 24 is gonna hit.
What is it? 10, right?
You tell me.
I don't know.
I'm looking at my thing, dude. 10.
So many numbers.
Oh, by the way, the thing that Tilly should be used to by now is passing out during battles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
20
really-
total.
Wow!
Woo! Wait, damage?
20 damage total.
What?
Tilly touch.
Are you
Tilly
fucking
touch.
serious? From a Tilly
Yeah,
touch, you get 20 points of damage from a
Well,
Tilly
it's
touch?
inflict wounds, which is
Inflict wounds
3d10s
is so
at level 1.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Tilly touch is
Fucking
insanely
what?
good.
the touch is fucking hard.
Yeah, your spellcasters here are absolute glass cannons. They do a lot of damage, but they cannot take much. Tilly touch. You want to tell me how that touch obliterates this Duragar?
Yeah, Tilly's being held in one of that big thing's hands, and Tilly is only able to like kind of squeeze her fingers up like this around the bottom of the hand, and just fries the body and decomposes it to the point where like the hand drops Tilly, but drops with her. So just the hand is still like on the ground, and the rest of the body is just like crumbly, nasty mess.
Nice.
Tilly's like,
It shocks through the body, this dark energy, and it just erodes as if time and decay just went incredibly fast. It starts at the wrist, and you just falling on this huge hand. As you hit the ground in this greasy area, you hit and it catches you, and then slowly shrinks back to a normal size as the creature yells its final breath as it slips, falls, and disintegrates. You gain some health because I believe that's a necromantic spell.
oh yeah, totally. I forgot about that.
Fuck yeah.
What is it though? I gain.
We'll look that up because it's late.
I don't
but
remember.
you look it up, and this Duragar falls to its death.
Woo!
Hey, Harry, you look it
Yeah.
up.
Yay!
Tilly fucking stayed up the whole fight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Getting better.
Tilly's getting better.
Tilly's just getting better.
Tilly's getting better.
Hell yeah.
To end the session, Cassandra, whimpering in the corner, rushes out. She says, what the fuck was that? And friend, we'll see you next Monday.
Wait, Cormac, can that be the next thing? Is like a Seinfeld version?
Oh yeah. Seinfeld version of the theme song. I'm on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Friends, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Sorry we went a little bit over time from what we usually do, but it's always good to wrap up these battles. Once again, the party is triumphant. The party without a name. Y'all should figure that out.
Yeah, all right, we will.
We're
Cassandra.
The Baja Blasters, I think, is just
No,
Beef
we
Harvey's.
has to be in part. Like,
No, it's
Baja
gotta be
Blast
in the
certainly
world.
exists
No,
in
I
this
didn't know
universe.
that.
Relevant.
Come on.
no, come on. That exists in our stream.
You're the Beef Arby's meal deal.
It's the Knights of Beef Arbo.
The
Beef
beef.
Arbo.
Beef Arbo Sparbo.
The Beef Arbo boys.
Appreciate everyone that stayed with us for this journey. We will be back next Monday, I believe, or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
Monday,
not
right?
not next
Harry,
Monday.
is that the one?
Next Wednesday.
I'm here.
Next
Yeah,
Wednesday.
next Wednesday.
Next
28th, we're taking
Wednesday.
off. We're
Next
gonna be here on
Wednesday. Okay.
So we will be back on, I believe that's the 28th, a week
Nope.
from this fall or this upcoming Wednesday.
It's March 2nd.
Maybe March 2nd.
Oh, that's right, because I tried to say it was February 30th, which does. We will be back on March 2nd, and we hope you all join us then. We will find out what the fuck is going on in this basement. There is more that meets the eye, and who knows what else might be down here in the dark.
Great.
Thanks once again
Thank
for
you
joining us.
so
This is
much.
Yeah, I just
Magics
want to thank
and
everyone
mullets.
for all the bits and subs and the hype train.
All the bits,
Yeah.
subs. Oh my god.
That was
so
super
fucking
tight.
kind.
Much love you all so much. That was
Thank
so
you.
cool.
I mean, it really like
That's so
it goes
cool.
without saying. Like our hearts explode when you do those things. It makes
True.
us so happy. Thank
It's that
you.
dopamine rush that I'm chasing every moment of every single day of my life.
Pretty much,
and
yeah.
you give
We
it to
need
me. Thank you.
validation.
Yeah.
We're
Thank
very-
you.
like us as a group, we don't think we're very cool, and when you do things that make us feel cool, we cry.
Tracy
Truly.
gave us our 2 cents.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
2 cents is
Love
all we need.
y'all.
All right, everybody. I gotta pee so bad. So let's
you
cue this
don't.
All right,
outro.
bye, Cormac. I love you.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Bye,
We'll see y'all
everyone.
soon.
See you
We'll see you soon.